Welcome to the Game Changer 00100 show. I'm your host, Game Changer. And first of all, I just left another show earlier, and I want to apologize for such egregious language coming from Dr. Pink Shoe. Such things should not be tolerated under any circumstances. You know, it's just appalling and egregious. How dare such a person even consider himself a feminist? All right. Getting that bout of ugliness out of the way, welcome to the show. So it's been brought to my attention last movie night that Dr. Umar Johnson has something to say. He has some words that I think that it's necessary for me to address. It's just necessary for me to address. So when going over it, I was like, oh, okay, this is what he's about. This is what the person who wants to create a Black school is about. Now, for those of you who know Professor Xavier, he's a person who makes a school for, or made a school, excuse me, for mutants. And presumably this is a person who understands that mutants have different plights than humans, and they have very different and very specific educational needs. Also, that they must prepare themselves for how the world treats them, including members of their own family. However, what is Dr. Umar Johnson's school about? What is he teaching the children, the little Black boys of the future? Well, we're going to review, learn, and find out. Let me just find the link to his thing. Salute to everybody. Deacon Dave. All right. So first one to upgrade the fish in a fish tank. You're already a channel member, so this gives you an upgrade. Thanks a lot. It says, did you do movie night last night? If you did, I missed it. Yeah, last night's movie was, what was it? Dead Presidents. Yeah, so, yeah, sorry you missed it. Shout out to all those who made it, and there you go. Deacon Dave got the upgrade. All right, so Chris, salute, and let me find that link. All right, one moment. Didn't get a notification. That's strange because it's in the what you call it? It's in the community tab. So I don't know. It's maybe I could. Yeah. So email me if you want to be on a mailing list for movie night, and I'll do that too. All right. So no. Here we go. All right. Here's the link. All right. I would do the visual, but y'all know what he looks like. But just in case you don't know, this is what he looks like. Now, I know what you all are thinking. He looks like a burnt Shrek. He looks like somebody took Shrek and beat him black, not blue. He looks like Shrek after a thorough ass whooping. I know that that's what y'all were thinking. I'm just the first person to say it. This is his cross to bear. All right. Now that we got that out the way, let us begin.
Because I've been getting questions about these Black male life coaches, these uncredentialed, uncertified.
Right quick. Never trust a black man that call a group of black men black males, ever. This person is highly influenced by feminism. He does not recognize that black men are men. All right. Eric Hayes, thank you for becoming a member. You are now permanently in the tank. So let me put you in there. All right. All right. Thanks a lot. You are in the tank. Look for your fish. Tell me what color it is. Or your school of fish, rather. I think that's you right there. Hold on. Yeah, that's you. You're green over green, so it's kind of hard to see. You're like light green over darker green, but that's you coming right here. Don't worry, I'm working on something to where the contrast of all of them will be better. All right, so yeah, never trust a black men who call other black men black males. When you're talking about a group of adult males, then you call them men, unless you're highly influenced by feminism. All right, so.
Untrained utopian black male life coaches. I'm not here to knock nobody. I don't know how anybody feeds their children. I don't know how they.
Every time, not every time, but maybe like 95% of the time that a black man says, I'm not trying to knock you, he's trying to knock you. If he says, I'm not trying to knock your hustle, he's trying to knock your hustle. Just a point of order. That's what he means. Kind of like 95% of the time when a white person says, I'm not racist, but they're racist. All right, let's continue. Oh, y'all can't hear it? Hold on.
Keep a roof over their head. I don't know how they keep food in their body. I'm not here to knock anybody's hustle. I'm not here to knock anybody's hustle because I don't know how they feed their children. I've had people try to destroy my profession, my professional career as a certified school psychologist, my professional career as a clinician and a therapist. I've had people try to destroy that because they didn't agree with my political platform. I've had people try to destroy.
Now, I'm just going to stop right there and say, weren't those people black women? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, wasn't the stripper who outed your text messages back and forth, was she not a black queen? Huh. Okay.
Destroy that. So I will never attack another black man's ability to feed his family. Even with the gangster rappers, I will not attack their ability to feed their family. But I do want to say this to the black.
But I'm not going to attack your ability to feed your family, but I'm going to tell your customers that you should not be customers of this person. I'm going to tell your supporters that you should not support this person. Gotcha.
Women out there, I'm disappointed in a lot of my sisters. I am disappointed in a lot of black.
Now, notice how he called black women women. Men are males, women are women. Notice these things.
Black women because I fought that our sisterhood was evolving.
Our sisterhood. I say it again for you. Our sisterhood. This is something that she is a part of the sisterhood. He is shared in the sisterhood. Now, he's not an actual member of the sisterhood. He's just kind of like a forever pledge into the sisterhood. That's why I had to steal the scrolls, because I knew that they would never give me my own. He's always going to be an outsider. And the sisterhood has been telling him what he needed to hear to do what they want. They've been doing that for quite some time. And one of the things that they told him that, we do not take crap from black men. But they do, just not ones that look like burnt Shrek.
To a place that would not tolerate I thought black sisterhood was evolving to a place that would not tolerate slander and degradation.
What you gonna do? I thought that they have moved to a place that they will not tolerate slander. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? See, here's the thing. What they thought was that they had power over freedom of speech. They thought that they had some type of vaginal control over society. So they say, I'm not going to tolerate this. Well, you pretty much don't have a choice. Oh, really? I'm going to get... Yes. Who are you going to get to enforce? Who are you going to get to protect you from insults? Now, I will tell you who they have been getting thus far. Thus far, they have been getting white men to protect them from black men and black men to protect them from white. That's what they've been doing so far. Now, both sides is just saying, look, we're sick of your crap. So I ask again, what are you going to do about it? I'm not going to tolerate. What are you going to do? Just saying.
Of black women on any level for any reason. I thought, black sisters, that you guys were getting to a place, you sisters, you queens, my beautiful black goddesses.
Oh, this is just so pathetic. This is just so pathetic. Dude, are you married? Once again, and I say this to all advocates of the goddess. Ever notice how these guys are almost always single? Like all their worship hasn't gotten them anything. Just saying.
I thought you all were evolving to a place where you would not approve of Eurocentric slander and degradation and debasement.
Why in the world? This is why I hate these type of dudes. Why in the world do they use Eurocentric as a bad thing? You are talking on a Eurocentric computer. or a phone. You are talking in a Eurocentric phone, living in a Eurocentric country, working on a Eurocentric computer, using money, asking for donations with Eurocentric money. And you want to know why it's Eurocentric? Because the Eurocentric way of thinking beat out the Afrocentric way of thinking. Listen, you could bring a spear to a machine gun fight all you want to, idiot. And then say, at least I'm Afrocentric, you idiot-centric. You are an idiot-centric. I'm Afrocentric, and you die stupid. I am what works centric. If it works, I'm going to do it. Don't be that guy. Don't bring that guy that eats a turnip souffle at a wedding instead of for a wedding cake and say, that's Eurocentric. I'm going to use a turnip souffle instead of for a wedding cake. No, it doesn't make you Afrocentric. It makes you idiot-centric. It means that you are a contrarian just to try to find some uniqueness in what you do. But guess what? All the good ideas were taken. Like patriarchy. So take ours. That is why you will forever live in the shadow of not only Eurocentricity, you will always live in the shadow of Kevin Samuelism. You will always live in the wake, in the eclipse of Kevin Samuelisms. You are in permanent darkness. You are Smeagol. You live in a cave. And the sun doesn't shine on you because you think sunshine is white people stuff. Demetrius says, Umar trying to cover his tail by dirty macking. Absolutely. Also, I never follow Kevin Samuels, but he does make a lot of sense. This is true. This is true. Does this make sense? Does whatever he's talking about, Blizz Blast and Him Ham, does that make sense? F your incense. F your beads. F your oils that you wholesale from Europeans and you put it in a bottle and you sell it to people like it's African stuff. F it all. All right. Put some people in the tank. All right. Give me a second. You got one of those names. All right. So all right. And you get an upgrade in the tank. And so does Sweet Melody Speaks. All right. So, and she says, hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. Greatly appreciate you. Sweet Melody Speaks says so. And I'm missing one in the middle. Mr. Shane Vicious says he's a F boy. And Hotep version of Derek Jackson. Nope. He is no version of Derek Jackson. He is none. Why? Because Derek Jackson is what I call a off-shirt nagaga. What does that mean? That means that he is a person who can comfortably take off his shirt without turning away female heads. Dr. Umar Johnson is, once again, a person with the physical dimensions of Shrek who is desperately trying to hold on to youth and vitality. He is a grown man with a hoodie on. He is suffering through a quasi-life crisis. 3/4 life crisis. He is not anything like Derrick Jackson. He is not anything like Kevin Samuels. He is not anything like himself. Whitney Houston, a goddess, according to him, told him never to walk in anyone's shadow. He misheard the word. He is now to walk in everyone's shadow. He is to forever lurk in the shadows of his betters, avoiding the light of Eurocentricity. Yet not avoiding static electricity. All right, let's continue.
And undue attacks on your integrity as a Black woman. But I'm seeing Black women, out of their thirst for male validation, entertain some of these Negroes.
Now let's just go with that. Oh, by the way, they're goddesses and we're Negroes. But let's just go with that. Let's just say they're thirsty. You want to know what kills him? That all this thirst, and it's not for him. All of this thirst, and it's not for your juices. They have a thirst for Derrick Jackson. They have a thirst for Kevin Samuels. They have a thirst for Game Changer and the Dirty Dozen. They have a thirst, but not for me. And do you want to know why? Because you're Pepsi Clear. You are the soda that nobody has a thirst for. You're Mountain Dew. You are gumbo juice. You are leftover cereal milk. You are the thing that people don't have a thirst for, and it kills you. They're doing it out of thirst. You want them to do you out of thirst. You want them to support you out of thirst, and they won't. And now you are trying to dirty Mac, pissing on the shadow of Kevin Samuels. All right. Lando Calrissian, one moment. I appreciate the super sticker. And you are in the tank. Oh, wait, that was close. All right, there we go.
Who have no history of organizing in the Black community. They have.
Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? This is the official Dirty Mac. I'm going to go back a second. I'm going to go back maybe like, yeah, that'll do it.
Woman. But I'm seeing Black women, out of their thirst for male validation, entertain some of these Negroes who have no history of organizing in the Black community.
Now, he said male again, and he also said Negro. Black women are sisters and goddess. Black men are male and Negro. And he says no history of organizing in the Black community. But if you're talking about Kevin Samuels, he's part of a Black organization, at least one. And his channel is organizing. Like, this is in the Black community. What are you talking about? Your history is unopened schools. But this is the Dirty Mac. This is where the Dirty Mac comes in. See, he feels because the sisterhood told him that they follow a history of organization and support of the Black community. He thought that that would be his attraction trait to Black women. It's not. Apparently, they give two craps about that. Just like they really give two craps about you. Which is kind of why he's stuck where he's at.
They have no history of fighting for our children. They have no activism resume at all.
Oh gosh, I hate it when people take the thing that they do and they make themselves the standard. A person should fight for our children. A person should do this. How dare you follow somebody who's not doing the exact thing I'm doing? Get out of here. Stop dirty macking. That's like me saying, how dare you go out with somebody who's not a nerd? Don't be ridiculous. You do not set the bar to yourself.
Oh, why would
and then call it Afrocentrism? This isn't Afrocentrism. This is you making up crap as you go along to your own benefit.
you subject yourself to that level of insult? Why would you subject yourself to that level of degradation and undue criticism?
Undue criticism? Undue? The reason why they subject themselves to it, because deep down they know the criticism is true. And they know that the results that they're getting in life comes from the fact that they haven't been criticized. Shout out to Chantel Simone, basically, because she came up with the analogy of a athlete. If you are not getting the results that you want from your coach, it's probably because the coach is telling you what you want to hear versus what you need to know. And we say the sisterhood is evolving. Exactly. They're evolving to learn what they need to know from sources like Kevin. They've already heard what you are telling them. You think you're the first person to call them queen or sister? They get it all the time. And they know that these are empty platitudes because they're not getting the things that they want out of life, and they're not getting the things that other women want out of life. So yes, they are sick of following men like you to a path of empty vagina.
From a complete stranger.
A complete stranger? How strange are you? Like, how much do they know about you? What are you talking about, a complete stranger? Everybody's a stranger until you know them, and everybody online technically is a stranger. This guy is a complete stranger. I'm not trying to knock his hustle, though. I'm not going to knock his hustle. He's just a complete stranger. I told you, whenever brothers say, I'm not trying to knock your hustle, they're trying to knock your hustle. He's basically going to list reasons why women shouldn't support Kevin Samuels. He's going to try to list reasons that they shouldn't support him, but I'm not trying to knock his hustle. Dude, disingenuous people like this are awful.
Because you're looking for male validation. That's why we need the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. See, when this gym is fully restored, I'm going to offer some sisterhood circles.
You know, most people would use the gym for athletic reasons, but you're going to use it for sisterhood circles. I hope you make videos of these sisterhood circles. I really do. I really do. I hope. What is it going to be, a seance? Are you going to have a TP? Is it going to have a sweat lodge or something? Is there going to be a fire? Like, I really want to know what y'all going to do in this sisterhood circle. Are y'all going to gather around like a giant makeshift vagina or something like that? I have to know. Yeah, they're just going to gather around a giant paper mache vagina and black vagina and say, you know, the vagina is sacred, shall it be guarded? The vagina is sacred, shall it be guarded? What is a sisterhood circle? You're an idiot. But it's Afrocentric. No. It's postmodern bull crap that you made up the day before yesterday. Along with all the other failed crap that you pull out of your hair. Look at how desperate this guy is. Kevin Samuels is your better. You want to know why? Eurocentricity. Eurocentricity is better than everything you have ever. All right? Eurocentricity is Harvard. Whatever you got going on is the crappy school that you're currently in the gym of right now. You do what works. Kevin Samuels' suit is Eurocentricity. And your beads isn't even Afrocentricity. It's just postmodern stupidity. And that is why he gets it and you do not. See, that's the problem with brothers like you. Understanding what works. If something works, you do it. If there is a tribe, if there is a and I'll be watching these tribes. I'll be watching these tribes from time to time. These titty tribes. I'll be watching them on YouTube from time to time, right? And they constantly doing stuff that don't work. Like this one tribe, this one titty tribe, they were putting like cow crap on top of like a house or one of the like makeshift huts that they had, and they were pasting it over like paint and stuff. That don't work. You want to know what works? Drywall. Construction vehicles. Like jackhammers and hammers and nails. This is the stuff that actually work. People with hats on and plumber's crack. Yeah, there you go. Titty tribe is basically a tribe where the women walk around with their titties out. That's what I call them. You call them anything you want, but that's just the name I use. It's a titty tribe. When I think of those tribes, I think of titties. You can live in a shit house, a literal shit house, with the titty women all you want to. And talk about how Afrocentric it is. And then you take those titty women into an air conditioning building and see if they don't leave you alone in your shit hut. Freaking imbecile. Shout out to the Prophet of Thought series. Hold on. Let me put this out there. All right. It says, translation, give me some coins so I can fix this gym up for you, ladies. Exactly. And I don't mind you getting your coin, but don't try to take it from Kevin Samuels and others. Fix your school, do your thing. But obviously, pandering isn't working. Obviously, you're dealing with a group of people who pandering the least gets you the most from. Obviously. But you will never understand that. Because diminished IQ. All right. So let me put you in the tank. All right. All right. You're in the tank. All right. There we go. Let's continue.
Dr. Umar is going to offer some sisterhood circles right inside of this gymnasium. I'm going to offer some sisterhood circles right inside this gymnasium.
You already said that. Repeating a bad idea doesn't make it a good idea. I'm going to offer some sisterhood circle right inside this gymnasium. Right inside this gymnasium. And you're right, Prophet of Thought. You know, this is to get me more coin for the gymnasium. This is not a gym for boys. You're investing in a sisterhood circle for girls.
Where I'm going to speak positivity and strength to our Black women.
Why don't you preach beauty? It's a gym. Why don't you preach health and fitness? It's a gym. Positivity and strength. Why not actually have them do gym stuff in the gym? Oh, because you have no authority over them. You have no ability to do anything with them but what they want to do. You cannot convince them to do anything out of their own immediate desires. You've embraced this at some point in your life, so now you just is relegated to telling them what they want to hear.
I'm going to speak positivity. The sun has come out. Woohoo!
Why is he excited about that like it didn't happen yesterday? Why is it excited? You're a doctor that's distracted by the sun. Why is that such a happy point? He just said woohoo sun. I told you he is in the constant shadow of his betters. He is in the constant shadow of Derrick Jackson and Kevin Samuels. This is his first time receiving sunlight. He just cringed in the darkness, hiding under a hoodie. The sun is out. Woohoo! What? It's always out. It's called daytime. What is it, Eurocentric or something? Why don't you understand this?
Woo! Mama Oshun is here, baby.
I don't know who that is. I do not know who Mama Oshun is. That is some crap. That is some crap right there. Like, oh, yes. I'm not going to look it up. I'm not even going to Google Mama Oshun. But I think it is their god. I think that, you know, it is their Apollo. I think that it is something that makes them feel better instead of for calling it Apollo or Ra or whatever. Now, here is the problem with that. You can call it Mama Oshun all you want to. Guess what you're not going to call Mama Oshun? You're not going to call a space mission. Mama Oshun 13. You're not going to do that. Why? Because that's a European thing. They call it Apollo 13. Because when you actually got all the science and stuff correct, you can call stuff whatever you want. Your Mama Oshun, your Oshun boy.
Mama Oshun is here. Orumila is here. Look at the sun. It just...
Oh! Look! Freaking Hotep! This man just said arugula is here. It's crap like this. It's pandering crap like this that just add to the idiocracy. I have Oshun and arugula here. No. You have babuya, 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 ha! Babuya, 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 ha! And he wants to, this is the type of blizz blast and ham that he wants to teach at his school. We have Oshun. Do you want to know what the day after tomorrow is? It's Sunday. And you want to know why it's Sunday? Because Eurocentrism, and that's what the freaking sun is called. It's not called Mama Oshun Day, is it? It's not called Arugula Day, is it? It's not called Babuya, is it? It's not called, is it?
Rain, cats, and dogs, and now look, the sun is shining on the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. The sun is shining. When we have our cookout, we're going to put a bunch of benches and tables out here for the cookout. We're going to have a lot of benches and tables right here in the Anna Douglas Amy Garvey Park.
I don't know who those women are. Wait a minute. Are these their wives? Are these their wives? What in the crap? Stop spewing madness. Who cares? What the? God dang it. Answer me this. Answer me this. Answer me this. What is George Washington's wife's name? What is Abraham Lincoln's wife's name? What is Christopher Columbus's wife's name? These nagagas said Martha. No, it is not Martha. George Washington's wife's name is Mrs. Washington. Abraham Lincoln's wife's name is Mrs. Lincoln. Christopher Columbus' wife's name is Mrs. Columbus. They don't have a name outside their husband. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is the name that they had before they became the property of their husband. And this dude is talking like they like what? No.
We're going to have a lot of benches out here in the Anna Douglas and Amy Garvey Park, brothers and sisters. But I'm going to have a lot of, this is your campus. Thank you for helping me buy this for our children. This is going to be the center of Black organizing in North America.
How come it's not the center of Black education?
As soon as the renovations are done. But we're going to have some sisterhood circles. Dr. Umar is going to host some sisterhood circles.
It's great that you're opening the boys' academies and so you can have sisterhood circles.
Where I can speak power and strength into Black women. I'm going to speak power and strength. This is the Frederick Douglass High School you're looking at. I'm going to speak power and strength into our beautiful African sisters. That's right. I'm going to build you up. And what makes it so bad about these so-called life coaches.
You ever notice how hoteps always say so-called? Just because something is called something, what does that even mean, so-called? It's called that because that's what it is. These so-called life coaches, they're so-called, these so-called people, like they have a better name for them. Like they have a secret hidden arugula name for them. They may call themselves life coaches. I call them oregano. Get out of here.
Some of them actually regurgitate a lot of Dr. Umar talking points.
Yes, this helps. This helps. Speaking about yourself in the third person really helps. Okay.
People send me clips. People send me clips of some of these.
Stop repeating everything.
YouTubian opportunists, so-called life coaches, and
just so you know, he's repeating everything to gather his thoughts.
I'm seeing some of them quote me verbatim without giving credit to their source.
Well, you quote English verbatim. Give credit to Eurocentricity.
And some of them claim to not even like me. So why are you quoting my material and not referencing me?
I'm quoting you now so everybody can see the idiot you are.
Obviously watch me. You obviously watch me because too much of my material is coming out of your mouth. It's a whole group. There's at least 12. I think I've counted 12 different YouTubian beta male wannabe life coaches that are out there slandering Black women, attacking Black women, degrading Black women. I count about a dozen. I'm going to call them the dirty dozen of division.
Isn't there a movie, a Eurocentric movie called The Dirty Dozen? Why are you quoting them if you hate them?
The triple D, the dirty dozen of division. There's about 12 members of the dirty dozen of division, 12 beta males, YouTube life coaches who are trying to build a platform by making Black women feel bad. I don't like it.
They're not doing it for your approval. I hate to term beta male because it's what people use to try to put themselves in a position of alpha. But really, alpha?
I can't appreciate Black men trying to make a dollar off of making Black women feel bad. And unfortunately, our Black women.
No, it informs them. Now, keep in mind, there's certain aspects of history that are true that are going to make people feel bad. And these are aspects he's not going to teach. See, he's going to teach the positive aspect of what happened. He's going to teach the transatlantic slave trade as follows. So yeah, when the Europeans came, and they seen the Africans, took their penis out and said, "Give me a ride to the Americas." And because, the Europeans was just too weak to handle their own crops, we took care of them like a pet. That's what actually happened. He wanted to continue with Santa Claus fantasies. All right, shout out to Kid Clouds. Hold on. Shout out to Kid Clouds for the super chat. He said, for the fish fund, this puts you in the tank. So let me do that now.
Some of them are so thirsty for validation that they're participating. They're participating in the attacks and slander against the Black female community, and that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. No Black woman should ever subject herself, even for amusement.
Now, I want y'all to point out that he said the Black female community. He acknowledges that there is a Black female community that is separate and independent of the Black male community. Have to point that out. He acknowledges the existence of a community of Black women that is independent of Black men. He also acknowledged the existence of sisterhood.
Even for amusement, the Black woman should never subject herself to another man's condemnation. And what makes—
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. How? That's why y'all be getting pregnant all the time, because you don't subject yourself to a man's condemnation. That's why the STD rate is so high, because you're not subjecting men to condemnation. You need some condemnation, so you won't be having all these unwanted pregnancies. See, this is stupid talk.
Makes the condemnation so ridiculous for me, it's most—
Oh, see? He probably got all kind of STDs. Condemnation is ridiculous to him.
Superficial. Most of the assessment is superficial, brothers and sisters.
So what? It's supposed to be superficial. And then watch what he's about to say now. He's about to contradict himself right now.
It's superficial. You weigh too much. You don't—
Yes, you weigh too much.
don't have the right body type.
Those are the same things.
You don't have enough education.
We never complain about that. And that's not superficial. Gosh, this dude is an idiot. You think education is superficial and you don't use condemnations.
Don't make enough money.
They never complain about that. They never complain about that. Gosh, this dude needs help. He needs to consult an African god of intelligence. What's his name? Uwashua? Yakub.
It's European standards. This isn't African.
No, it's not European standards. When is a woman's education have been European standards? And I want him to list what is an African standard of beauty. You imbecile. Tell me what is an African standard of beauty. It's whatever the woman is who is in front of you tells you it is at the time she is telling you. See, he's not going to say what's an African standard of beauty right now because because there isn't a woman there to say what it is. If he says, oh, it's a big Rubenesque woman, And then a slim chick coming in right in front of him, you know, they're going to be like, what you mean? He's making it up as he goes along. He's not right. He's just trying to say others are wrong. Hit the like button.
That's not who we are. And black.
You're not who we are. How you going to tell me who we are? I'm not what you are. Shout out. It says, I love American history, but tell it how it is, people. Him say that America is black people, let's see, birthright. But if you want to be righteous, give it to the natives. Yeah. Because keeping it is Eurocentric. Gosh.
Women are subjecting themselves for this because they want a black man so bad to publicly validate them. They're taking a chance at being.
See, and here's what's going on. He said something true here. They do want a black man to validate them, but he missed out a portion. They want a valid black man to validate them. You see, sir, you're an easy A. Your validation means nothing because you give blanket validation to everybody. They want a valid black man to validate them, and you are invalid. Unfortunate, but true. Your validation means nothing. If you call a woman beautiful, a black woman beautiful, it doesn't mean anything because you think they're all beautiful. If you call them a goddess, it doesn't mean anything because you call all of them a goddess. How is a validation good or worth anything if you just gave it to an invalid person? All right, perfect. All right, so you're in the tank, and I got one more. Give me a second. Bro, Vicky Dillard, Boyce Twatkins, security. Let's see. On a live right now and going in on Kevin Samuels. All right. Well, thanks for advertising others. What the hell? All right, you're in the tank anyway. All right, let's continue.
Totally humiliated because they're so thirsty to have a black man publicly validate them. That's why you're doing this, black woman. See, I want you to understand and understand and overstand the same.
See, this is what's African to him. This is what's African to him, taking words like understand and manipulating it. Like, no, that's just manipulated European. Understand, understand, and overstand. That is not African. Regarded Europeanism is not Africanism. It's just regarded Europeanism.
The reason you go on these YouTubian beta male so-called life coaching platforms, the same reason you go on these YouTubian beta male so-called life coaching platforms is the same reason you stay in abusive relationships. It's the same reason.
Yes, there is a reason that they stay in abusive relationships, and that's so they don't have to be with you.
Reason black women stay in abusive relationships. It's the same reason black women stay. Why do black women stay in a relationship where she's being exploited sexually, emotionally, or financially?
Because they don't want you to exploit them sexually, financially, and otherwise. Each and every single woman that is currently being exploited is saying, you know something? This sure beats being with Dr. Umar Johnson, because he has a backbone and a front bone if you treat it right. Yeah, ha. All right.
Why doesn't the black woman leave?
Because if they do, they'll wind up with you.
Talk to me, black women. We're talking about the unconscious psychology of abuse of our sisters. We're talking about the unconscious psychology of why black women would rather stay. Because a lot of black...
Listen, here's the truth of the matter. And here's something that he'll never understand about women. All BS aside, all social media, regular media, all feminist stuff aside, they want to please. Deep down, once you get past all the bull crap, they want to please. And they see no value in a man that's pleased by everything. So the reason why they stay in this situation is to assure the pleasure of the one that they're with. It's in their biology. And the reason that they're really going to Kevin is to find out how to please. They're confused because their biology is telling them one thing and society is telling them another. While at the same time, society is telling them to follow their biology. Or excuse me, their biology is telling them to follow society. So they're all kind of confused in this society, and you're not helping. But one thing they do know is that there's no value in a pandering man. There's no value in a man that doesn't make them work for it. And one thing is universally true and understood is that there's no value in you. And I think that in your confusion, damn it. All right, I appreciate the cash apps. Let me read them. All right. So Zero says, let's see. Hold on. The money will be available in. Oh, that's all right. My bad. That's just them saying that. Now it's available, and now it's saying. Oh, now it's just saying. Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Zero. Let me put you in the thing. All right. So, like they said, back to back, like the money will be available, and then 1 minute later, like 12:52, the money will be available. 12:53, the money is available. Like, what's that? All right. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's Cash App just sent it to me in a weird way. All right. Yeah, I like Zero because this is an easy one. All right. And you are in the tank. All right. So you are the purple gold. Shout out to the Dynamites. Those from the Bay know who I'm talking about. All right. Let us continue.
Black women feel that if a man does not validate me, I'm not good enough as a woman.
All right. So let's see. The Dazzling Urbanite said the price of pandering. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you a lot. Thanks a lot. So what do you do in a tank? Fair question. Okay, so you see your school of fish here. You have 4 for the 4 letters in your name. They spell out the Z, E, the aura, and the O is coming up, right? Right now, they just swim around. The donation amount determines the size of the fish. Soon they will eat each other. The big fish will eat the little fish, leaving only the biggest fish to remain. That is my goal. I have some coding to do for that, but I have a couple of other projects and things, going on in my personal life that put this on hold. So that is what the tank is about at this moment. It's a way of showing my appreciation to those who donate. Once again, Zero, you are the purple and goldfish right here. And you are bigger than those smaller fish who did different things. So that's how that works. All right. Now, there's another vibration. Hold on one second. I'm not talking about this Hotep vibration that they be talking about. I'm talking about actual Eurocentric iPhone, or excuse me, Android vibration.
And some of our sisters' self-esteem are so low that they will stay with any man. Just the
Yet not you. Yet not you. And you haven't figured it out yet. What's going on, Hammer? Welcome, Hammer. All right. Yet not you.
Feel like a woman. That's where this comes from, black woman. That's why I'm working on my...
Exactly. And do you know what it feels like to feel like a woman? It feels like getting a man a sandwich. That's what it feels like. That is the essence of womanhood. That is, if women, if you want to know how it feels like to be a woman, then get a man a sandwich. That is the true feeling of womanhood. You don't know what it feels like. I don't either. But see, you don't understand that is the actual feeling that they seek out of life. You don't get it. Why? Fat.
For sisters only relationships and dating book right now. That's why I'm working on my for sisters only relationships and dating book right now, because I want you sisters to understand what makes you get on YouTube and let a man destroy you like that. What makes you get on YouTube and reveal your private...
No, they destroyed themselves.
Business to an absolute stranger. What makes you get into a relationship and let a man walk all over you?
You don't walk all over them. What are you talking about?
This is that fatherlessness.
The reason that they're fatherless is because the mother didn't get a sandwich. They are going outside of their nature. It's like a bee that don't collect honey.
This is that fatherless little girl inside of you that cries out for validation by any means necessary. This is the abused little girl inside of you whose father wasn't there to pour love and pour strength and pour abundance into your soul. And now you're running around looking for validation, and you will let the most unqualified and uncertified, you will let the most unqualified...
And you're certified. Are you certified to give validation? See, what you fail to understand is they're the ones doing the certifications. They're the ones giving the certifications to those who give validation, and they haven't given it to you.
And uncertified, you will let the most unqualified and uncertified YouTubian beta male tear you apart in front of your peers, because you just hoping that...
This dude said in front of your peers. Shout out to TD Hutch. He says he won't call out black women for on being out of order. Nope. And that's why they seek certification and validation from those who would, or perhaps might.
This one time, you will get publicly validated. And you think that if you get publicly validated, if you think that you...
Is that an accent or is that some Hotep crap? Why is he saying validated? Why is it like a... where's the I? Why is he talking like that? Is that Hotep or is that from like where he's from? Is that like some semi-Southern crap? Let me know. TD, you're in the tank.
Or get publicly validated, you might feel better about yourself. And I'm here to
stop pissing me off. Stop pissing me off.
Tell you that the mind loves to play tricks on you. Your mind loves to play tricks on you. That's right. Your mind wants you to think that if you can get one of these YouTubian beta males to validate you publicly, your self-esteem will go up, but it won't. These are the games the unconscious plays on your mind, black woman.
And you think that if you call a woman a queen and sister enough, that her self-esteem will go up. It won't. It just demeans you.
Woman. These are the games that your unconscious plays on your mind, black woman. Don't let your mind play games on you. Don't let that little girl inside of you who was victimized as a child. Don't let that little girl inside of you that was victim.
Why is he assuming that they were victimized as children? See how patronizing he is? Versus Kevin that actually asked what's their stress size. He's just going to assume that you were victimized as a kid.
Victimized by your first husband. Don't let that little girl inside of you that was sexually assaulted or physically assaulted by her mother's boyfriend.
Why? Where is he coming with this? Are these the women that you talk to?
Don't let the pain of that little girl, don't let the pain of your inner child, black woman, don't let the inner child run your life. See, black woman.
All right, Kid Clouds, it's not subconscious or unconscious. It's conscious. If a person was abused as a child, then that's a conscious thing. They consciously were abused. Don't get dragged into his idiocentrics. He's an idiot. Kenneth Williams, I appreciate you. He says, yet when the Hotep stripper exposed him, he called her a maggot. That's maggot with an M, YouTube scanner. Like, so, yeah. Yeah, I remember something like that. But what about her abuse? What? All right. This dude is awful. Okay, somebody said something. I'm going to respond. Steel Post says he does have a psychology degree. What does that mean? Does that mean that people that he talked to is damaged? Like, does that mean that? That's like somebody saying, you know, I have a degree in automotive engineers. That means, or I have a certificate for being a mechanic. That means everybody all of a sudden have broken cars. Is that what that means? People, please, is that what that means? Or I have a degree in psychology. That means that everybody has childhood trauma. The people I talk to have childhood trauma. I'm a chiropractor. That means that everybody back isn't aligned. It means nothing. And the fact that he is he has this degree means that he spent his life trying to get in women's head so he could get his head in women. Dude is just sitting there with his penis out while they are on the therapy couch saying, oh, yes, you know, you have traumatic experience. Okay. So that's why you're in a relationship with this guy. Okay. So, you know, you shouldn't be in a relationship with this guy. Okay. You should be giving yourself to a man. You should be giving yourself to a man who supports the community and a man with sensitivity, my queen. You really need to get with this type of guy, because if you don't, you're getting into your trauma. He's getting into their head so he could get his head into them. Period. And on their period. All right. So,
woman, I want you to understand something. When you read For Sisters Only book, you're going to learn about that little girl that every black woman got living inside of her. And that little girl is scarred and hurt. All of what you've been through as a little girl, all the sexual molestations you've been through.
What in God's name? Why does he assume this? Now, granted, he didn't say all, but why do you assume that your audience was molested all the time? TD says, GC, correct me if I'm wrong, but the degree he earned is Eurocentric. Yes, it is. All right, thanks a lot.
As a little girl, the sexual abuse and exploitations you've been through as a little girl, the relationships you've been in that did not turn out right. That little girl in you is trying to heal, but she doesn't know how to heal. So she's motivating you to get involved in dysfunctional relationships and dysfunctional situations to get your unmet needs met. That's right. When you find yourself going on these YouTube platforms to let uncredentialed, uncertified people, when you go on these YouTube.
And once again, his certification is Eurocentric. Shout out to TD Hutch. Great point. So basically, the only thing that gives you credential over these guys is the white man. The white man. Not Miss Arugula, not Shabatu, not Umumbu. It is the white man. Just saying. You're basically saying I'm right because the white man said so.
Platforms to let uncredentialed strangers evaluate you. That's the little girl in you. That's the little girl in you crying out for validation. And I'm telling you, sister.
All right, this is a trick that he's using. Basically, he's saying that if you mess with Kevin Samuels, you are weak and unpowered like a little girl. What he doesn't know is that women want to be little girls. Women want to be younger. They want to be girlfriends. They call each other girlfriends. They call each other girl. They want to be little girls. You're an idiot, sir. Don't uh-oh me, little girl. Yes, you do. So, Melody, you're and that's why you call yourself Apple Girl as opposed to Apple Woman. You want to be a girl. Yes, I said it. Melody, yours came out. The colors are random. Yours came out green on green, so you could barely see it, but it's right here. It's this one, right? It's this one. This is long one right here. So yeah, you could barely see it. I think your computer might be crap. So that's part of it, but it's right here.
If your father is still alive, if your father figure is still alive, if your uncle or grandfather is still alive, if you have a pastor who ain't trying to get in your panties, if you have a pastor who ain't trying to get in your
You are a pastor trying to get into people's panties.
You can have a conversation with a man who doesn't have a sexual interest in you.
Why is people saying this? Listen, steel curtains. Derek Jackson 2.0 has a 12 pack. Okay, that's he's a downgrade. He's a downgrade. He's Derek Jackson negative 0.5. And Derek Jackson 2.0 is darker skinned. And he's 7 foot tall. Like, yeah.
You can have a conversation with a man who doesn't have a sexual interest in you to help get those unmet needs. See, every woman in the world, but we're talking about our queens. Every woman in the world, but we're talking about our queens.
Stop repeating yourself. Gosh, this dude is annoying.
Every woman in the world needs a man who loves her without any interests of sexual intercourse.
This is true. This is true. And they also need they need men who love her with sexual intercourse. They need a father and they need a penis. Penis.
Listen to me well, black woman. In order for you to be healthy, you have to have a man you can go to and get emotional healing and support.
And you need a man to go to get sexual healing and support.
And that man is so secure in his manhood and so in control of his hormones and his root chakra. See, black...
Okay, I'm going to open up on that one. This dude said root chakra. Ike, are you here? Ike, as an official African, tell me that's bullcrap. I know that there's no certificate for it besides the birth certificate, but as a certified African, tell me that's bullcrap. Tell me that root chakra is bullcrap. Get down to your root chakra. Dude. What are you, Kuta Kente? What's a root chakra?
Man, we got to get our root chakras under control. The black man has to get his root chakra. Black men, the reason why some of...
Stop saying root chakra. I swear I want to beat him with a turnip. That is the stupidest thing he said. And that's like on top of all the other stuff. That's on top of all the other crap you said today. You said root chakra, and you kept saying it. Stop saying root chakra. Never say it again, ever. You root chakra nigga, you. God. Fucking. Ugh.
Of us are so hypersexual is our root chakra is
out
of control. We have to get our root chakra under control.
God, get on my nerves. Freaking root chakra. I hate you. I hate you. God, I hate this dude. Stop saying root chakra. What's wrong with you? The hell? Now you're just pissing me off. Gosh. Freaking annoying. gonna stop with, man, let me talk to Melody for a second. What the hell is root chakra?
Hey, GC.
What's going on? Say something calming. Say something in your nice, calming, delicate, feminine voice, so I could just get the taste of root chakra out of my brain.
Yeah,
Gosh, oh man,
he's so annoying. He keep repeating himself over and over again. It's annoying.
Exactly. Dang. All right, Melody. I'm calm now. I'm calm now.
God. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. What's saying, my love?
Hey, no, he's really, really bad for women because, like Chantel said, he's basically trying to make women not hear the truth about themselves. He wants them to ignore it so they can keep being feminist and keep being lonely so they can die alone. So yeah, he's actually bad for women more than helpful.
Exactly. He thinks that he can get what he wants by giving them what they want, but which generally speaking is true. However, they're not forthcoming about what they want.
Exactly.
Starscream says, I could tell Game Changer don't listen. What he says that all the, no, I don't listen to this. I don't listen to people like this. Notice how I'm the last one to do a stream on it. I don't listen to root chakra dudes. And it's because of crap like that. No, so what? That's one of his words. That's one of his words. He goes around all the time with arugula and chakras and thank you, son type stuff. No, there's a reason I would go insane. I would go insane listening to stuff like that. And I bet you he's just full of like root chakra people in his life. No, I don't listen to people like this. You're right. I don't.
I just checked him out. He's awful.
So he got others. So he talks like that all the time.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he's a little worse than the other guy. What's his name? Derek Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. People like he's no, he's worse.
Yeah.
They're just never said root chakra, as far as I know.
Yeah, he's worse or just as bad. So yeah.
He intentionally repeats his words and phrases when he talks. Yeah, because he wants it. He's trying to normalize it. He's trying to normalize stuff like that. So he's trying to just like hypnotize you and put it in your brain. But my brain naturally rejects crap. It naturally like a baby spitting out like bad food. It just naturally rejects it.
Pretty much.
Dang. All right, let me try to power through this.
If we really want to serve the black sisterhood, I'm gonna say it again. We got to get our.
I don't want to. Oh, he's about to say it again. Okay, I'm glad I'm prepared for this. See, we don't want to serve the sisterhood. That's the problem. We don't want to serve. Who wants to serve the sisterhood? You, because you think it's gonna get you somewhere. He's gonna say it again. Let me brace myself. It's a good thing Archer here. I think I said root chakra.
Hey, Archer.
Chakras under control so that we can be of better use to our women. Because every black woman needs a man that she can depend on for emotional support that doesn't lead.
This man is advocating friend zone.
To sexual abuse.
And he's calling sex sexual abuse.
I'm using sexual abuse in the general sense, not having sexually raped or anything, but having sex with a woman who really don't need sex can be a form of sexual abuse.
What in the hell does that mean? He is, and I'm gonna say it. I don't care what the scatter says. He's retarded. When does a person actually need sex? He just said having sex with a woman who doesn't need sex is sexual assault. When do they ever like need it? Like, unless they're gonna die from dicklessness and you have sex with them, then that's abuse. What? Are you an idiot? It's a luxury. It's a pleasure thing. You root chakra nigga, you. God, I hate you.
Having sex with a woman who really don't need sex, who's looking for love, that can be considered a form of sexual abuse, brothers and sisters. And so black men have to get our root chakras under control.
Game changer.
Go for it, Archer. I am sick of this root chakra talk.
He keeps talking about my root chakras, and I feel very sexually assaulted right now. I wish he would leave my root chakras out of his mouth.
Exactly. Is that what that is? What the hell? Dude's just, he said root chakra. What the hell? So now y'all know why I didn't watch it. Like, I didn't hate him before. I genuinely hate this dude now. I genuinely hate this dude now.
Like, show me where he touched you on the doll, right there in my root chakra.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell? Oh, I thought root chakra was the thing that you used to point to the doll. Like, dang.
Yo, root chakra can mean everything, bro. It's like squash.
Oh, man. I tell you, people, I should have listened to him. So, like, I hate him, but I'm like, people like that exist in the world. Dang, root chakra people exist in the world. Oh, man.
I gotta wrap my root chakras up. Let me mute up right quick, bro.
Okay, please. All right, so here, let me. Oh man, I'm telling you, every time he just can't help but he love that word for whatever reason. It's strange. He be having like a chakra every time we do it. Man. All right, give me a second. Gather myself. All right, so it says this is the ultimate pandering. This is exactly how / why you have why you'll have a woman come back, let's say 5-10 years later, and claim abuse, assault, and worse, rape. Yes, it is. And the fact that he would say, well, she didn't need it, now did she? Means that he, in addition to being endless, like he's willing to say and do anything. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, you root chakra nigga.
Somebody said the root chakra is located at the base of your spine. Does that mean he's gay?
Yes. That's exactly what that means. If you're trying to activate something at the base of the male spine, then yes.
You're kind of gay. Yeah.
I mean, if that's what a root chakra is and that's what he's talking about, then yeah, that's jihad. And I'm not like the dude in the last stream. You know, I'm not gonna say the F word because that's derogatory. But you know, yeah, dude, there's something up with that. I'm just gonna stop saying it. The Mac the Trucker says, root chakra sounds like a game term. Cold-blooded. All right. All right, let's continue. What's going on, Citizen Lou?
So when sisters come to us, we can say to ourselves, not to her, this is a beautiful sister, but she don't need me for that. She don't need me for that. She need me to be a man right now. She needs me to be a non-sexual man. She needs...
There's no such thing. There is no such thing as a non-sexual man. Really, since man is a gender-related term, it's a contradiction. Like, since male is a sex, then you can't be a non-sexual sex. This dude is an idiot. But at least he didn't say that word again. Number 16, root chakra, the hole in your soul. I don't have any holes in me. That's women.
Yeah, that sounds even worse.
Yeah, exactly. They're the ones with holes in their everywhere.
Please, it makes me uncomfortable when you talk about the hole in my soul. Can we please move on?
Yes, we shall. This is assault. Yeah.
Masculine energy that does not have any sexual agenda tied to it. Women often need masculine love and emotion that doesn't have any physical intimacy tied to it.
And they also need masculine penis. And they're going to you for the root chakra stuff, and they're going to Kevin on how to get the penis to fill the hole in their soul and everywhere else.
And I'm going to say this to all the black men listening. I'm going to say this to all the black men listening.
Say it. Stop repeating yourself.
I'm going to say this to all the black men listening. Until you...
I hate this dude. Gosh, I didn't think I could, like, from one stream, I didn't think I could hate a person so much. Stop repeating.
All right.
Man, gosh, this dude is annoying. Everything about him.
Are strong enough to love a woman without sticking your shango stick.
Oh, God.
Until you can say, Dr. Umar, I know some women who are beautiful and got a lot going for them. But because I know I don't really mean them no good, or because I know they're really looking for a husband right now and not just a friend, or because I know I have enough women on my rotation as it is, because I know I have enough queens in my queendom, although I...
All right. All right. Yeah. This dude just says, I have a rotation, which means that you are deep into a bunch of women's root chakras, that you should be a friend to this other ones. Like, so basically you got 7 women in your rotation, which means you have 7 women that, according to you, you are sexually assaulting. But because you have that, you can be a friend to this one. What is wrong with this? Gosh.
I mean, he's just powering up. He's about to go super simp level, like 4.
We're only halfway through.
Yeah, exactly. He's powering up right now. This is the he's powering up. Give him time.
Oh crap! Because I listened to like a little bit, and then I went to Bernard's thing. But so what kind of stick was that? What kind of stick was he talking about?
I don't know.
It had something else.
A chakra stick? I don't know.
A chakra stick.
He just, like I said, it's like squash, bro. He just adds chakra in front of everything. Like,
oh man,
I'm telling you, it's just a word. He just adds in front of everything.
It's a vocable. It's just like it's just something that he say. Yeah. All right, Deacon Dave says, root chakra is a service that costs $40 to the fish fund. You are growing in the tank. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. All right, the more you donate, the bigger the fish. Yeah.
And root chakra. The more you donate, the more chakra.
Yeah. I'll give you some chakra if you do. Oh Lord. All right. Chakra is what you get when you donate.
Unless you don't want it.
I would
if
love.
You don't want it, you just want a friend. Then we can talk.
Exactly. And chakra is also the punishment for not donating and listening. Like
to experience this, sister. I'm going to be a real alpha male today.
Because that's what alpha males do, right? They tell everybody that they're alpha males. Oh,
you can tell he's been watching this space because this alpha beta conversation. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled Pookie and Ray Ray out of his ass. Like, this dude is going.
Crap. I think he will literally pull Pookie out of it, out of his root chakra. Like, but like, I don't use that term for various anthropological reasons. I don't really believe that that term should apply to humans. But I do know that alphas don't call themselves that. Like, that's just not something they do because you don't really have to.
Yeah, I went to
And
the
they
video.
also don't talk about root chakras and talk about like how can I serve women without having sex with them. Like name the lion that does that. Name the friend zone like alpha pride lion that does crap like that.
I mean, serving women without having sex with them is the ultimate beta move.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Putting
Women that are
needs
not
above
family.
Yeah,
women, and by women that implies that they're of age. Women who are
Right.
not family, yeah, exactly. And unattractive women don't deserve service. So yeah,
I mean,
there you go.
Putting a woman's need above the need of your chakra stick is the ultimate beta move.
LF3rd said Umar is Chakra Khan.
Hey, so would you guys consider him a simp?
He's something strange. That's an insult to simps. He's a
Yeah.
Chakra Khan. That's exactly what he is. He's a Chakra Khan. He's Khan in chakras. Like, oh crap.
Yeah, he's a pander. He's pandering like a motherfucker.
Exactly. He's a pander bear. Exactly.
Alpha male today, and I am not going to let that sister walk into a trap where she's looking for masculine validation but ends up getting taken advantage of.
She's looking for masculine penis that's not yours.
By another male. I'm going to let her know, sister, I'm not going to sleep with you. You're beautiful.
That's helping their self-esteem? Walking up to women saying, I'm not going to sleep with you?
Right.
These guys are damaging your ego. You think that there is something more damaging to a woman's ego than walking up to them and saying, I'm not going to sleep with you?
Yeah, a ton of women who don't want to sleep with her, right?
That helps her ego. Oh.
Yeah.
You're drop dead gorgeous, but I know you're looking for more. And
you're drop dead gorgeous, and I know you're looking for more.
Pandering.
Oh, crap. This is spectacular. This dude. I wish I would have found this dude. You know something? I wish I smoked weed.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I smoked weed. I'm not going to start, but I wish I smoked weed and then I could watch this dude.
Because I know you're looking for more. I'm never going to touch you. We are never going to go there. I'm going to be the man you can come to when you need that conversation about other men. I'm going to be the man you can come to and get a hug. I'm going
to be the man you come to when you want to have conversation about other men.
Bro, he is like this is like the ultimate game at a church, bro. Like he is trying his best to put himself in the friend zone.
This is spectacular. Oh my god.
Like, get your hand off my zipper, girl. I'm never gonna sleep with you, but you can't get a hug.
Right. Definitely a
lame man you talk to when you talk about the other man. This nigga. Oh, my heart, my chakras is cracking the fuck up right now. This nigga said,
yo, game changer. What the hell did he say
trying to make it seem? He's trying to make it seem like there's some nobility in the friend zone. Like there's some virtue in being the nigga that they talk to about better niggas. This dude he is extremely screwed. And shout out to Danica. She talk about the friend zone. She talk about friend zone dudes. You know, she talk about friend zone dudes all the time. This dude is the ultimate. He is the ultimate. Oh,
hey, Danica.
Oh crap. That is pure comedy. I want to be the dude that you talk to about other dudes. You want to be the dude that hears about how big the next man's penis is, don't you? Like, and while you just, you know, sit there with your root chakra and envy. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. I swallowed like some bubbly spit. Oh crap. Dude is all kind of messed up. Oh crap, because women love and respect that guy. All right, Danica Marie, Danica Dope Discussion says, stopping in, showing love, peace. Peace to you, love. Peace to you, my sister, my queen.
You know,
I'm gonna keep my root chakras in check. Oh crap.
friend.
Crap. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, y'all don't have anything to say, or y'all just stuck on the whole friend zone? The advocating the friend zone, the alpha friend zone that he's talking about.
Yeah, I can't believe my ears. He sounds silly. like
Keep
you
it
said,
going,
he's
bro.
pandering.
Just play the rest of the video. I don't know how much longer.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
This dude.
Real tight hug and it not lead to nothing else. Black men, part of being masculine is
This dude said a real tight hug and it don't lead to nothing. Oh gosh, I gotta play this. I still got like over 10 minutes left, and I want to end soon. I want to end in 2 hours.
being able to turn that
Time out.
turn down that root chakra in it.
He said a really intimate hug. He said those words.
Look, you give a woman a real tight hug, it turns on her chakras. What the fuck are you talking about?
This man. Oh, he's just bear hugging chicks. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Energy and just be a brother to a sister. In order to be an alpha male, in my definition, part of being an alpha male, is being emotionally available to Black women in need of positive masculinity without it leading to a sexual escapade. Part of being an alpha male, in my definition, part of being an alpha male, in my definition, is being emotionally available to a woman without allowing the relationship to descend into an empty sexual escapade.
Why does he think sex is descending? If anything, that's ascension. Because it's natural progression in a relationship.
That's where we got to get Black men. America has made us too hypersexual. America has made us too hypersexual. America has made us as Black men, all men, but I'm talking to my brothers. America has made us hypersexual. And ever since slavery, 400 years,
oh my God, here it comes,
has been trained to sexually objectify the Black woman. For 400 years.
Okay, there was a break in the video, so he edited something, but just to repeat. All right, so 205 Will, you are in the tank. It says Black man's root chakra is off because of the butt breaking, which you can learn more about in the movie. But okay, don't watch that crap. Those color chakra people, they just make crap up. Why they would make some root chakra stuff going on about that, I do not know. Something is wrong with their root chakras to think of something like that and sell it to people.
The Black man has been trained by the slave master to sexually objectify the Black woman's body and the Black woman.
But the slave master sexually objectified it too. You want to know why? Because a woman's body is a sexual object. Like, how do you sexually objectify a sexual object? That's what it is. That's what it's meant for. It's meant for sex and milking babies. It's a sexual baby milking object.
Okay, Game Changer, I got to interrupt at this point. At no point in this video did he acknowledge the fact that, I know he's talking about Kevin Samuels, so I'm not even going to mince on that, but nowhere in the freaking video did he acknowledge the fact that women are calling into Kevin's show to financially objectify men, talking about they just want $100,000 man. That's like that puts men as nothing but a utility. And you're talking about us just want to stick our chakras in women. Look, if you want my money, I want your chakra. It's that simple.
Exactly.
Pandering fucking Hotep. I don't even got words for it. Like, you just pandering Hotep.
Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, really, that's redundant. Like if you're Hotep, you're pandering.
Oh, you got word for it, like Pandering Hotep.
Yeah, exactly. Like I mean. All right, you're echoing, Melody. All right, let me continue.
Woman herself. For some of us, the black woman is nothing more than an object of sexual satisfaction.
Nobody said nothing more, but she is an object of sexual satisfaction. Doesn't mean that's the only thing she is. She milk babies too. But I mean, yeah, she is that. Make no mistake. All of them are.
For many of us, the black woman is nothing more than an object of sexual satisfaction that comes from the slave empire. That is part of post-traumatic slavery disease. If you are a black man and the main worth of a woman to you is her sexual abilities.
Yeah, pretty much. I embrace that. That is a woman's primary worth. Second only to sandwich.
Then you suffer from post-traumatic slavery disease.
Then what does the master suffer from? Answer me that, jackass. What does the master suffer from? Because he felt the same way. That's why he fucked her. What does the master suffer from, you dumbass chakra?
Now, don't get me wrong. Black women are gorgeous. I love 5'5" thick in the thighs. I love a curvy, conscious, nappy-headed, intelligent, can throw down in the kitchen black woman. Oh, yes, I love a beautiful black woman.
Oh, my God.
So why was the first thing you mentioned, like, her physical dimensions? That's your primary interest as well. Yeah, her thighs
nonetheless. Like, the most sexual part, like, outside of her breast and her other thing, her chakra,
yeah,
you mentioned her thighs.
Her most sexual, non-erogenous part, exactly.
Her thighs, her hair, everything. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And then he mentioned kitchen.
Right. Barefoot.
Which is exactly what I said. Yeah.
He said something about a sandwich and no shoes, and now he's like, don't objectify.
Oh, man.
I can't with him. This dude is crazy.
Like, he talks in circles, and he talks in a way that's like, okay, you're not just your body, but don't get me wrong, I love all the things about your body. Like,
exactly.
Right, exactly.
You're not a sexual object, but them thighs and nappy hair and
he's a big contradiction. He's annoying.
Because deep down in heart, he knows women want to. He knows that's women's bargaining tool. Therefore, you have to make them feel good about their body. Every woman feels good when they get attention about their body, but he wants to make them feel like they're more than just their body. But man, to even explain it has you having a hard time explaining what he's trying to say. He's just a pandering fucking lunatic.
Yes, he is.
Hotep, as the thing was said.
Okay, Demetrius again says, watching while doing my semester project, I also got accepted back into what's that? Prairie View A&M. Okay, so is that in Texas? Anybody know that university?
No,
I'm not really versed.
I dropped out of high school. I never cared about college.
Okay, but hey, congratulations! It's where you wanted to go. Congratulations to you, brother. Congratulations. You know, you clearly have your chakras in order. No, I'm joking, brother. Okay, I'm trying to be neutral, but Umar makes no sense. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so it is in Texas. Okay. All right, makes sense. It's at HBCU. Got you. All right, cool. Congratulations, brother. I wish I went to HBCU. I'd be a lot more connected now in my adult life if I did. All right.
You'll have a lot more.
College students are adults.
Better soccer credit. I tell you that.
Yeah. Of course, college students are adults, but yeah, just saying.
Good luck.
Soccer credits if I did that because I have a Eurocentric degree.
Oh yes, I do. Oh yes, I do. I am a man with the urges and instincts of any other African man, but at the same time, the God in me, the deity in me, the divine in me dictates
that I control that root chakra and control those natural urges towards reproduction when I see a sister who needs more than that.
So
And a true alpha male can say,
Oh gosh, go for it, bro.
okay, game changer. Okay. Root chakra is like cooties, right?
It's like what?
You follow me?
You
Like
you
cooties.
bored? Okay, I'm following.
Root chakra is like cooties. You following me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm following so far. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's saying keep your cooties away from the women because you are a god.
Okay.
But he's also saying that you want to give the women your cooties and your root chakra because of slavery, but because you're African and you're a god, you have a lot of cooties and root chakra. Saying a lot of shit is deep, bro. You got to follow it all. And I'm writing
Exactly.
notes, so
You got to
keep
get to the
going.
root of it. You
root
got to
of the
get
root
to the root
chakra.
of it. Exactly. Oh God. All right, I'm here. Let me double the speed. Not double it, but let me increase the speed because he repeats himself a lot. All right. I should have did that a long time ago.
say, you know what? Not this time. Not this time, not under these circumstances. I'm going to be a source of masculine support for this black woman, no matter how beautiful and single she is, and I'm not going to let it turn into a useless sexual escapade where she goes home feeling used and abused. I'm not talking about a sister who is only interested.
Now, nobody actually does that except him. As a psychiatrist, he has done this and he's projecting right now. Men generally don't do that. Like a woman comes to him and says, my baby just died in a car accident and it was my fault because I didn't strap him in. And he just takes his penis out. Like guys generally don't do that. So we don't need this public service announcement, but he does. Because women come to him when they are most vulnerable and he attempts to fuck them.
Yeah. I mean,
and what he's doing is projecting. Generally speaking, that doesn't happen.
I mean, you're wrong, game changer. It happened to Halle Berry.
Huh?
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Because I'm thinking about that that movie that she did when she was in a psychiatric ward. I forget what it was, but
No,
like,
I have
you talking about Monsters Ball? Oh crap. Okay, yeah, you got me. Yeah, you're talking about Monsters Ball. So yeah, I guess dude need to get in touch with his root chakras. You know, like he wasn't in touch with it. But no, generally speaking, dudes don't do that. But Halle Berry did come on like mighty strong in that movie.
But did she need it? And he sexually assaulted her because she didn't need it.
She literally said, I need it. She literally said, I need it. Oh, crap. All right.
Interested in having a friend. That's different. If a sister just wants a friend and she's cool with that, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sisters who you know are thirsty for a husband, thirsty for a meaningful relationship, thirsty for a long-term relationship, and you are not the one to give it to her. Can you just stand by her as a brother? Can you be the shoulder she needs to cry on once in a while? Can you be the brother that gives her the hug once in a while? See, the reason why some of the coons in the chat, the reason why some of the beta males in the chat can't understand, overstand, or understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, God. Are these his, like, sexual positions? Understand, overstand, and understand? Like, what is that? Inside, outer stand? Is he from Pakistan? Like, why is he doing this?
The reason why some of you beta males in the chat can't understand, overstand, and understand what I'm talking about is you have been mentored by beta males who have positioned the black woman as their enemy. You have been.
No, we've been mentored by beta males who position them as our queens.
Mentored by beta males who have raised you to believe the black woman is your problem. I had a beta male say earlier, Dr. Umar, black women have been in charge of the black community for 60 years. No, she hasn't. The white man, has been in charge of the black community for 400 years. Okay. The black woman is only a manager of the black community. And
oh, God. Does he live in a universe where managers are not in charge?
I didn't think he would admit that. Is he too stupid that he just admitted
He is that
Oh my
stupid.
God! Do you not know what? And nobody's catching this. Everybody.
Yeah, like
Edward didn't catch that, bro. What the fuck?
Well, essentially what he said, and I don't know if anybody else caught this. Essentially, what he said is that black women work for white men to keep black men in line. That's what managers do. They work for the owners. Like if you're a manager at Staples, you work for the owners to keep the employees in line. They're the managers, we're the employees, and while saying that they're not the leaders, because managers are not leaders. This dude is nuts. I mean, I appreciate the Freudian slips like this, you know, so we can really see what's going on behind the scenes. He understands this.
I never got this far into the video, like, but that was
so cringe,
clip.
right? Yeah.
That wow. To even say they're the managers, like, bro, you're supposed to be if you're gonna keep that shit a secret and pander this hard, you can't even you're supposed to leave that alone. You're not even supposed to address that. But to say that they're the managers as if that's better, because we all know who owns the country. And basically what the guy said, the black women who run the community, is basically saying they've been the managers employed by white supremacy. They're the right hand of white supremacy.
Exactly.
Like, you just confirmed it. And you to be the scholar you are, the Pan-Afrikanist, the black god. You just admitted it, and the fact you're okay with it and you're doubling down on it, nigga. You should never get it, man. There's any man that listens to you loses all credibility in my book.
Exactly.
Talking about she don't need, man. You castrated yourself a long time ago talking about chakras that don't get to a church hug. Girl, you got sit side and nappy hair that I like. You ain't getting a church hug. You getting another type of hug. That's exactly. You hug.
Oh man. These chakra dudes, I swear, he let it slip. All right.
And the only reason why she is a manager of the black community is because the war against black men, which is waged by the white man, is sending us to the prison and to the.
So basically, she is on the side of the white man. She's
right.
He admits that there's a war, and she's on the opposite side. He is simple. He is simple as I don't know what.
Well, that's what simp means. You're simple.
Yeah.
So the black woman had to step in and assume that role. The black woman don't want to be the damn alpha male in your house. The black woman don't want to be going crazy raising your children. The black woman don't want to be crazy teaching her daughter about sex and dating and pregnancy.
Some do.
And birth control and STDs. Do you really think the black woman wouldn't rather be doing something else? Do you really think she want to be working 2 and 3 jobs to get the bills paid because your ass is locked up or dead? And I'm not blaming you, black man. It's a war on us.
So this is straw man arguments.
But what I'm telling you, stop making the black woman the scapegoat for the white man. And if you feel that you have to make the black woman,
they signed up for that. That's what middle management is. You are the go-between the manager and like the owner or upper management and stuff like that.
Let's say all those things were true. Let's say everything he said was true. Black men were going to jail. You just because black men are in jail don't mean you have to take the management role. You can
Exactly. Go for it. Hello?
I'm good. Keep playing the video. I'm
okay.
Keep going.
I'm scared of my oppressor. I'm scared of the white man. I don't want to challenge him. I don't want to fight him. I'm scared of my oppressor, so I'm just going to blame my sister. I'm scared of the white man, so I'm just going to blame the black woman. That's what you.
All right. You so bold. Yeah. So I want you to take off your shoes and throw it at their tanks and tell me how that goes. I mean, you're so courageous, right? You're not scared.
Really, that's the truth. Tell the truth. You're scared of the white man, so you just want to blame the black woman.
No, I blame people for what they do. And the white man isn't doing anything, but the black woman is.
Tell the truth. Can we tell the truth? Because that's all you baby males are doing, trying to make the black woman the scapegoat for what the white man has done to you.
You're trying to make the white man the scapegoat for modern relationships.
The black woman does not control the school system. The black woman does not control the criminal justice system. The black woman does not.
They literally do control the school system.
Control the legal system. She does not control the economy. Just tell the truth. You have been mentored by beta males who have made the black woman the scapegoat for what the white man has done to you because you are afraid to challenge your oppressor.
All right, Cynthia G.
That's why when the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy is open, there will be code of conduct on this campus. There will be a code of conduct at the Frederick Douglass High School. There will be a code of conduct at the Marcus Garvey Elementary School. There will be a code of conduct at the Nat Turner and Jean-Jacques Dessalines Gymnasium. Black power. Yes, sir. Shout out to Wilmington Deli about it.
You just yell black power out to some random nigga?
Is that the end of the video?
Huh?
Jesus Christ.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm not letting none of my kids go to those schools for the record. I don't want nothing to do with code of conduct. Like
or root chakras. Like
there's too many root chakras being passed around in his school for any one of my kids to go.
Oh man.
My house is root chakra free. Only ones getting root chakras in this house is me and your mama. Y'all better leave y'all root chakras at home.
Oh crap. Okay.
And black women, I want all my black women to know something right now. I am not condoning your bullshit.
Oh God. This is obligatory I'm not a simp comment. Okay. Here we go.
African queens, I'm talking to you right now. I'm not condoning your bullshit.
I'm not condoning your bullshit. My queen. I'm not condoning your bullshit, okay, my queen?
Because some black women are on some bullshit. Some of you play keep away with the kids. Some of you take good men to child support who was already taking care of their kids. Some of you will bring good brothers into your life and you use them as an emotional crutch just to get your baby daddy or ex-husband to pay attention to you. I am not condoning the bullshit of black women. I am not.
Wait. You just condone that shit though.
Well, I mean, it's okay because they're acting on behalf of white supremacy, and if you bring these things up, wait. Oh, actually, you're a coward. Why are you talking to black women about this instead of for fighting white supremacy?
Right. Why are you even bringing up the fact that she's using the guy that you said give her a nice hug because she doesn't need sex at that moment? Why are you mad about the fact that she's using the fact that you're there not to give her non-sexual attention? She's using that to make somebody she wants a sexual attention from jealous. Why are you mad about that now? Like, come on now, get the fuck, man. I'm done.
But that was a very oddly specific thing to complain about, especially considering that he spent this whole stream talking about friend zone, how black men should feel comfortable in the friend zone. Dallas Cowboy, thanks for the super sticker. Dallas Cowboy, again, thank you for the $5 super chat. I upgraded your fish as you've seen. All right, there you go, DJ Naff, you in there now. All right, so let me see if I'm missing any.
I'm back.
All right, so let us continue.
I am not saying that the black woman does not have faults, because the black woman has faults just like the black man has faults. But I am concerned about the example that black men are sending to young black boys right now in this country. I am concerned about the message that black men are sending to young black boys in this country when a 16-year-old girl gets 4 shots to her heart. When a 16-year-old girl gets 4 shots to her heart in Columbus, Ohio, and a whole bunch of weak-ass, no backbone having beta males will get on the internet.
Where's your backbone? You should go check that cop. You should go right now. You should take your hoodie and your belly and you should go and check that police officer. Now, keep in mind, he did it to protect another black girl, but that's neither here nor there. You should. Hey, where's your camouflage fatigues?
You notice all the black men in that video were doing everything right up until the police came, letting the women run around and act crazy and do what they want to do. Umar approves of that. But as soon as the police officer comes and shoots somebody who's about to stab another black person, now all black men must get together and go after the police. Because we must control the police, but don't control the big brawl between black women in the middle of the street. Don't control that, black man. That's beta to try to even say anything about that. But, y'all's afraid of the white man. No, Umar, you got these men afraid of their women. They're not afraid of the white men. They're afraid of their women.
Because she's the managers.
Right, she's the manager. Afraid, bro.
I wanted to ask a question before we got too far ahead of the point I wanted to make.
Go for it now.
So basically, like when he talked about black people being overly sexualized and, you know, black women being over sexualized, one of the biggest issues that I have with feminists, and it's not just black women, this is like all women that subscribe to this, is they have this stance like, oh, you know, I'm so much more than my body. It's like they want to be respected and appreciated for more than that. However, when it's beneficial for them to, you know, flaunt that sexuality, that is natural, right? We are naturally physically attracted to women. It's okay. But then when it's like, okay, if a dude acts on that, I mean, we've seen this. This is the whole genesis of the Me Too movement, right? These women gained certain levels of access because they were physically attracted, or the guys that were in certain positions were physically attracted to these women, or maybe we could say sexually attracted. Now, whatever happened with that, that's none of my business. But the point is, these women knew that these men were physically or sexually attracted to them, and it was an advantage for them, right? There's an opportunity here because this guy likes me, or he thinks I'm cute, or whatever it may be. So they'll capitalize on that, but then come back and punish that same dude. That's one of the biggest. Like, I absolutely despise feminists, and y'all know, man, y'all been listening to me for a minute. I have these conversations in real life, and some chicks, they're like, no, it's about equality. I'm all about women having equal right to choose. I'm like, oh yeah, I support that too. But what I have a problem with is how the goalpost moves. If you can get a job because the hiring manager thinks that you're attractive, that's cool, right? But if he flirts with you, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Or if you can advance in your career because you're sexually attractive and you can use that to gain $1 million on Instagram or OnlyFans or 1 million followers or whatever, that's cool. But when somebody calls you out on it, because now all of a sudden you're like, I'm so much more than my looks. It's like, and we all know this. I'm not saying anything new or profound. I'm just, you know, continuing to reiterate the same points that have been made by other men long before me. Like, listen, man, we know what it is, bro. I was in the military. I've worked, you know, as a career professional, and I've seen this over and over and over again. So when Umar says that stuff, like, yo, we over sexualized, we this, we that. Yo, I can go to my IG, right? Any of us, if you got IG, can go to your IG right now. Just go to the search page. What you gonna see? A bunch of half-naked chicks up there. Finding a motherfucker with their asses all out. They're taking all these sexy pictures. But then, right, because it's an advantage for them, right? It's beneficial for them, right?
Well,
they get the AdSense and all that. They get the sponsorship. But then they get to pick and choose. I think that's really the premise that I'm trying to make. Like, they want to be able to pick and choose. Okay, if I decide that I want to use my sexuality to benefit me, I should be able to do that. But if you decide like, oh yeah, she would be real dope in my video, or whatever it may be, I think I should promote her, you know, and I'm not trying to get into like, maybe the dude might have some ulterior motives. I'm not saying like it's not shady cats out here. We know about the photographers, and they be like, yeah, let's do the shoot, and they be on some shady shit. Like, that stuff happens. But what I'm saying is, women know this. They've known this from the time they were preteens up until they are grown-ass women. If you are an attractive woman, you know that you have an advantage. You can use your physical ability, your sexuality, that's going to advance you in life. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like you want to switch it up to be like, oh, but I'm a victim. I didn't really want to do this for this job. I didn't really. You ain't have to do it. It's plenty of fine ass chicks too that turn down opportunities because they was like, oh, this dude's a dog. You know, he just wants me to do XYZ because I look good. So it's like, where do we draw the line, man? With that, I'm gonna fall back, man.
No, I mean, they want both advantages. They want the social advantages of both men and women. That's what feminism is really about, which is why they do that and slut walk at the same time. You know, they want to be able to, you know, unbutton their top button on the shirt, and the male police officer says, you know, I'll let you off with a warning. This time, they won't turn away that privilege,
Right.
but they do want, like equal shots at everything that a man has. And what they don't realize is the whole contradiction, because stuff like that will only work if it's a male police officer, if it's a heterosexual male police officer. If they really had equality in the police force, then they will find themselves in a situation quite often to where they won't be able to unbutton the top button and get out of a ticket. So it's a failed system, and we're watching it collapse as it happens.
DC, let me ask you real quick. So
real quick, I'll just read this and then you got it. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Sam, I am. You are in the tank. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you, brother. Go for it.
Now I was just gonna ask. So how can you be a damsel in distress and a stud at the same time?
Well, you can't, not collectively speaking, and that's why we're seeing the collapse of this structure. We're Jenga is coming down to its last. What do they call it? What are the Jenga blocks called? Jing. So they're down to their last jing, and it's about to collapse. All right. So what's that? Revealer? Relevator?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up? What's on your mind?
Yeah, this is Omega Dreads.
Okay, what's going on, Omega Dread?
Hey, how you guys doing? I just wanted to. Hey, what's up?
Oh,
I just wanted to know.
Hey, nigga, you still can't play no games, nigga. No, I'm playing, bro. It's good to hear from you.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, but I just want to throw my 2 cents in and just say how much feminism is pretty much kind of like a contradiction, but it's also a good way of kind of using what males like against them. Like
men.
Yeah, men. Definitely, you're attracted to women, so the certain behaviors that they can kind of utilize in a way that don't objectify me, but let me objectify myself, but find it attractive, and yet don't find it. And then call you thirsty. Right. So it's coming down to a point where even within like their kind of, feminist mantras and stuff is backfiring on them.
True.
Hey, can you say that one more time?
Which part?
Which part?
No, because that shit, it stuck with me, but I think it's important to emphasize that to where you said it's like, well, they want to use their.
No, we're not Umar. We don't gotta say it 5 times for us to get it.
I'm definitely not about to do that.
No.
Chakra,
But no,
chakra.
Right, we get it. Like I'm gonna say, we got what he said.
But no, I'll break it down quick. You can taste, but not enjoy. You can smell, but don't, inhale.
Right.
It's getting.
You can go to jail, silly. But don't post bail. Bro.
Yeah, and I always had 2 theories based on what feminism came from, and it almost seems very biblical in a sense where you kind of had one figure throughout, the course of. I'm taking it strictly from a Judeo-Christian aspect because that's pretty much the predominant religion here in America. But it seems to me that if you could utilize or you could corrupt women, you can easily destroy men behind that or their offspring, of course.
Yeah, they're the managers.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. The only reason why black women can be so easily corrupted is because we have weak black men like Johnson that don't stand on anything.
I don't agree with that.
No argument. I don't have an argument.
I have no argument against that.
I'm gonna let me play. There's 3 minutes left. Let me see if I can power through it without getting annoyed. Whoever echoing, mute up.
And defend a white policeman. will defend a white policeman who shot 4 bullets into the stomach of a 16-year-old black girl. I cannot condone that. No damn beta males. All these young brothers out here claiming to be masculine. All these young brothers out here claiming to be masculine, and all you're doing is attacking women. I'm seeing entire threads on social network of black men talking about everything wrong with black women. That's not how we act, brother. White people are watching this shit. White people are watching.
Why should that change the behavior? What effect?
Okay, Game Changer, I'm sorry. This is.
I mean, it's actually a good thing that they're watching it, because if we weren't doing this, then we would be stupid.
No,
like,
this is where it comes down to, Game Changer. And I hate to interrupt you, bro, but this is where it comes down to people like this. He thinks other groups watching us check our women makes them just have less respect for us. What he doesn't realize is other groups watching us fail to keep our women in line makes them have less respect for us as men.
Exactly.
It's not the fact that we check them and put them in line that makes other groups of men say respect us. Other groups of men look at us like we're weak because we have no control over our own women, while every other group of men have control over their women. If you can't control your women, just like if you can't control your child who's throwing a temper tantrum in the grocery store, no other parent's gonna look at you as if you're a good parent. We make fun of that with white people all the time, but they're looking at us the same way with our women. Black, white men, Asian men, they're all looking at our women acting the way they act, and they're saying, what are you black men doing? Why can't y'all get them in line? Because I got Maria in line, I got Becky in line. Like, you niggas, you men are weak because you can't even check your own women. Why should we be scared of you when you can't even check your own women?
It's not just that, though. It's deeper than that.
Why did you stop there?
If I could shed light on that.
Well, hold on, Dre, let me get in there real quick. So
somebody said it's deeper than that, and then they kind of like that's a preposition. That's not like
that was me. That was me. I'm about to follow up with it.
Okay,
so the reason that I said that is because that's surface level, right? And I'm thinking the reason I hesitated because I'm thinking about the Asian friends that I have, the Hispanic friends I have, and the difference is they have a culture behind them. So if that woman, Asian, Indian, whatever, gets out of pocket, that man has an entire family behind him, sometimes generations. You got to deal with the mom, the dad, the auntie, because they all hang out, they do what they do, where that's not always the case in Black America. Well,
that is the case in Black America.
African American, like Black America, to where everybody's around, you know what I'm saying, to be like, well, wait a minute, hold up. This is a good man, right? Because he comes from a good family. You know what I'm saying? Why is she behaving this way? She's allowed to behave this way, right? And we get it. There's those outliners. I'm not even trying to focus on that. You know what I'm saying? But like we don't have necessarily the same culture. This is why, like, if we were all like actually from Nigeria, we wouldn't be having this conversation because they know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because
and we
Nigerian men don't do what Umar's doing. They don't.
No, we're not talking about Umar though. We're talking about the culture of like, yo, all right, if I make a decision to be in a relationship with a woman and I have some issues, we're not gonna have the same issues. Like these chicks be leaving Nigeria and come over here. They're not married. Listen, like I said, I'm in the DMV. Nigerian women do not fuck with Nigerian men out here for a reason.
And vice versa.
Right, exactly.
Okay, yeah, I know about Nigerians. My child's mother's Nigerian. I understand that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that, regardless of who they're sleeping, because this is not about interracial dating. Regardless of who they're sleeping with, other groups of men have the backbone, and we have too many Black men who think like Johnson in our community. Most of the Black men feel that way. He feels, but they're too afraid to check the women.
I have to agree with that.
That's where I disagree with, because and maybe because I've been beaten up enough times for challenging and checking chicks, and you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers that try to cancel me and all the other shit when you speak up, like.
If you've been beaten up and you've had to fight with other Black men for trying to check Black women, wait. If you've been beaten up and I'm not gonna say beaten up, but you have to fight every time you check a Black woman. You have to fight other Black males in the community. Then that proves my point that most Black men are too are on the side of the women. They're on the side of checking your ass and not checking the women.
Okay, fair enough. I can see that. I can see that.
Wait, is that Archer?
No,
Yes, Archer.
this Archer and DJ Nah, Phil.
Yeah, DJ cool people, but we all good people up here. What you
Oh
want,
yeah. That's my man. It's like we having a conversation. Like, but yeah, I can see that point. I just looked at it like when we present it as if like all, because I would never say Dr. Umar is a representation of all black men. I would
say he's a representation of the of I would say a good 80% of black men.
That's
it's
tough.
to varying degrees when it comes to the Hotep stuff.
Yeah,
it's a very small percentage, but when it comes to being that soft on women and being afraid to put women in their place, he's a large representation of the way most black men.
You're right.
You're
right.
Far too much. Yeah.
I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
One more person, and then I'm gonna play the last 3 minutes.
Go ahead, Dres.
Dres, you got it. Omega, you there? Oh no, he stepped away. So who got it?
The video. Right. Play the video, bro.
All right.
Watching this. They are watching you attack your sister on a public platform. Do you really think if a black cop put 4 bullets in a 16-year-old white girl holding a knife, do you think any white man would be defending a black cop? Let me ask you.
Yes. Salute to OJ's lawyers.
Again, if a black cop put 6 bullets in a white girl holding a knife, if a black cop put 4 bullets in a white girl holding a knife, if a black cop put 4 bullets into the heart of a white girl holding the knife, do you think any white man would be on social media defending the black cop who murdered the 16-year-old white girl? What's wrong with us? That's why at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, we're going to have a code. We're going to have a code. When you walk on this campus, every black woman will be at peace on this campus. If a black man says the wrong thing to you, he disrespects you. If he does anything inappropriate, you will be able to tell one of the brothers and sisters, and their name will be added to the book of Negroes, and they will be banned.
What the fuck he just say?
He just basically said all the boys in his school, in his school could be Me Too at any moment. At any moment.
My heart.
Oh my God.
I missed it. What did he say?
He said the book of Negroes.
Oh my goodness.
This dude is tipping way too hard. This is ridiculous.
Oh crap! I gotta do that in regular speed. I gotta hear that again in regular speed. I'm trying to end it, but this
dude is off the chain,
bro.
Listen,
I can't accept this. Come on.
If RBR is Obi-Wan Kenobi, this dude is Yoda. This man said Negroes. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta hear that again. He said your name will be added to the book of Negroes.
Hey, while you cue that up, GC, I want y'all to remember this is the dude that said thank you for the $10, but next time send 20. Come on, man.
Oh hell no.
Also, the dude who was at the strip club giving a girl who didn't need sex tips.
Yeah. I'm picturing like the Bible. Hold on, where's my Bible? Where I put it? Everybody knows all the books in the Bible. Now you can add the book of Negroes to it. Book of Negroes, chapter 69.
Oh hell no.
Oh crap.
I mean,
chapter 6, verse 9.
He's so out of touch.
The book of Negroes. So Omega, I don't know if you want this, but your camera's on, bro. I mean, do a thumbs up if you want your camera on. Give me a thumbs up if you want your camera on. This dude said the book of Negroes. Okay. All right, you good there. Here you go. Oh man. That will live forever.
Woman will be at peace on this campus. If a black man says the wrong thing to you, he disrespects you. If he does anything inappropriate, you will be able to tell one of the brothers and sisters, and their name will be added to the book of Negroes, and they will be banned. If you do not respect black women, do not come to the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy for any community events. If you do not respect the black woman, do not ever come to the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy for any community.
Oh man, this man, he's gonna have a library. He's gonna have a library, and in that library, he's gonna have a book of Negroes.
Hey, honestly, it should be illegal for him to use these guys' names, yo. Like seriously, like
it really should. It really should. Their ancestors
fuck out
should
of here, man.
just hunt them like this. You said the book of Negroes.
That's okay because he's never going to open
that. You will be banned, and your name will be added to the book of Negroes.
He said it again.
When you show up, we need to see your driver's license or state issued ID. I'm letting y'all know that. Don't come to this school.
And the fact that he can't use like Eurocentric technology to create a database for it, you know, he's like writing it in dried cow dung, says something about him. He's using it on like tattooed sheepskin. That's the book of Negroes because he refuses to use white technology. Like use a database. There's some SQL, jackass.
Right. Game changer, you're so ignorant, bro. He's going to Wakanda to get the face scanner, so he'll know before you come.
No, but then why does he need a state issued ID? He's not on a.
I think the pink pill hired this nigga.
Right. Yo, GC, you being a California native, can we really focus on that though? Because I mean, I'm an East Coast dude, born and raised, but I'm really thinking about it, right? With the Black Panthers movement, and it started on the West Coast and then expanded.
Right.
But what he's talking about literally are brothers that were willing to die and sacrifice, not for just the black woman, but for black people, period. So here you have this dude using these names, right, that represented any and everything. If we wanted to talk about black male masculinity, willing to put it all on the line, as the sisters claim that they want, and then he's pandering to a certain aspect of feminist ass chicks. Like that shit does not make any sense. So I understand why you say I hate this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because the blatant disrespect is just. I'm done, man.
At this point, it's not even hate, though, man. It's just...
it is for me. I hate this dude.
No, yeah, you gotta hate him.
It's like disappointing though, because I mean, no matter what you do, you pretty much are. You. I mean, okay. Say for instance, how he was collecting all that money, right? He pretty much gave people hope. And is stringing along hope like you would do a horse in a carriage, you know.
Exactly.
And amazing thing about it is that some people got pissed off, some people got actually mad and then forgave him. But I mean, he's going to keep doing this over and over again. I mean,
right. So Dre, what it is, but this is the representation of all or the majority of black men. So like he's talking about white people are watching, blah, 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 blah. This is what they see when he gets millions of views and he's talking this bullshit. So when I
gotta ask you.
What's up?
I gotta ask you though.
Yeah.
Does he speak for you?
Absolutely not. But I understand that the way media and society is set up, it's niggas out here doing stupid shit that represent me, whether I like it or not. If I go out and I wear a fitted cap, or if I got a chain on, or if I'm not in a suit, like they automatically gonna assume, oh, he's probably just like this nigga that I seen on YouTube, or this ignorant ass nigga that I seen on Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Or because they watch that shit too, because that shit's funny, it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
I get that part. But eventually, as a man, you got the right to tell them out of your own mouth, I'm not that dude. And I know how that feels because certain people already got this understanding is that, no, that's how you're supposed to be. And pretty much predominantly black men are pretty much going to be kind of like Umar and be like, oh, yeah, she can do no wrong. She got yada, 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 that. Yeah, I mean, all of it is just kind of like up to the individual to be like, nah, you know, like there's trade-offs, there's all kind of things that play into regards to both genders. No matter
I hear what you're saying, bro. I hear what you're saying, but there is something called a group reputation. and we do got to understand that when other groups see us handling our women this way, you're not going to
Yeah.
be seen in a vacuum by those other groups.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get lumped in. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong,
But
though.
I mean, we're not a symbiotic race of being like if I punch myself right now, are you gonna feel it?
No.
Yeah, we're not symbiotic,
Those
but the rest of you have to
empathetic,
understand.
I mean, you know, the empathetic people, they have that weird thing going on where they kind of are like symbiotes. Like they, you know, they see one thing happen to a black person, and they're, oh god, like cut it out, you know. But I mean,
every day, and forgive me for cutting
everyone's
you off.
living in their own truth, so
right. So can we stop right there and focus on that? Because I never heard that term before, symbiotic. Like at one point, you know, we were fighting and we were saying, listen, all black people are non-monolithic. Now we go into, what did you say, symbiotic?
Well, yeah, symbiotic means that the individual groups will complement each other. I think you're more like empathic, right? I think that's what you probably was referring to.
Which one? Who? Dreads?
Yeah, Dreads.
Yeah, the people that are I mean,
that can feel other people's feelings.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not empathic. You're right.
Right. Okay.
But
we're non-monolithic as well.
Like,
okay, but that's dope though. Okay, I get that. Okay, but
like, I don't know what kind of groups on this planet think that they supposed to be like a hive mind, but obviously it hasn't been working since the dawn of time. I mean, even when people kind of do get together, they still going to have these certain differences. Period.
Facts.
You know,
facts. But can we be fair and say, because I had this conversation with a white chick that I know, and there's this assumption that all white people are just like all connected this and another. I'm like, yo, you are a fool if you think, you know, you white, I'm white, we all agree, because if you're from Germany or a certain part, you agree with that. If you're Italian from a certain part, like we can go across the whole board, right? China, you know, all that shit. But to us and our community and people that don't have other connections or socialize with other people or even read and do some research, they assume that like all black people are all the same. And what they say, it's like, what is it, 50?
I mean, it's a terrible
countries?
assumption to make.
And
I mean, you know.
It is, right. But the point that I'm making is like, yo, what is it, like 50, 100 countries or some shit like that in Africa?
It's a lot. I don't know.
Right.
It's like 58 or something.
Right. So let's stop right there. 54. Okay,
yeah,
whatever the number is, I'll take that. But let's say like, okay, and then within those 54 countries, there are tribes, there are different languages, there are different dialects. It's the same thing in China. Like you can speak Mandarin, but then there's multiple versions of Mandarin. You know what I'm saying? But we assume, at least in the US, this is why I agree brothers and sisters should travel, because you're so ignorant. You think that the world revolves around whatever you see or experience in the US, and it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we think that, oh, well, if you're white, you know what I'm saying, and you live in the US, your life is so much better. This is why we get white people in these spaces talking shit. Like, what the fuck? I grew up in the trailer park. I had to get out the mud too. You know,
you don't think they want to leave out of the trailer park and never return?
Well, according, we should be attacking them. We should go to the trailer park and attack them for whatever reason.
To stay where they at.
Hold on, what happened? I'm sorry.
Exactly. I mean, you do have human beings that like, I'm good where I'm at, and I'm never going anywhere else. That's where I'm gonna stay. There's other people that are like, the hell with that. I want out of this shit. And then that person has the nerve to say, what you mean? Like, I'm having a great time. Like, yes, you're having a good time.
Okay.
But not me. So I got to go.
So, Starscream, thanks a lot for the Cash App. I appreciate you, brother. All right, let me get this last minute out.
Oh shit! This again.
For an event, pulling out some fake Hotep identification card. We not doing.
As opposed to the real Hotep identification card.
doing that. We're not doing that. State issued ID. My Moors.
State issue IDs are Eurocentric.
Brothers, I love you, but you better have a state issued ID or you're not coming in. I want to see the real name, the name you was born with, the name your paycheck has on it. That's what
the Eurocentric name
I want to see. Or you're not coming in here. I want to know who everybody is and where they live. That's right. I want to know who everybody is and where they live, brothers and sisters. That's what I want. Black man, if I'm going to hold you accountable, I got to hold the black woman accountable. Black man, if I'm a... So...
He paused the video there. There was a break. Gonna hold the black women accountable. So what? You're gonna ask for their IDs too? I mean, that's not really like accountable. Like that's just you're accountable to be a citizen and drive with a license and stuff. Like like, oh yes, I'm fair.
Brothers, if I'm gonna hold you accountable, I gotta hold the sisters accountable. Black women don't disrespect no black men on this campus. Black women.
On this campus, please keep your disrespect to the household. Don't do that here. Disrespect them at home. Thank you very much. And online.
Women don't disrespect no black man on this campus, so you will be added to the book of Negroes and you will be banned from the campus. How we doing? I can't complain.
That's what he does. He shouts out random people on the street.
But that's all for right now. It's the Prince of Pan-Afrikanism. I'm signing out. Peace and black power.
The Prince of Pan-Afrikanism. Why did he end on that note? All right, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Boo, man.
I'm glad I got. Oh crap! Hold up! Omega Dreads, you're gonna flip.
What's up?
Dr. Umar in the chat. What's up?
Nah. Hey, is this him? Did he draw himself sitting with Frederick Douglass?
Oh no! No, he
That's
did.
what it looks like.
This dude is a freaking lunatic. He drew himself in with Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey.
This
dude is a lunatic.
Bro,
no.
Listen.
GC, I don't understand why you hate on black entrepreneurs, man. We gotta get this bag, okay?
This is not an entrepreneur. He's asking for charity.
Hell no. Fuck this nigga, man.
Like,
Hell, y'all talking about hating this nigga. I've been not liking this nigga, man.
It's not just dislike. I hate this dude. Like, I truly do.
Yeah.
I gotta
just think of all the other Umars out there, man.
This one and say this dude a buster, man. Like,
hey, GC, you know you got that guy one because Omega ain't never been on the pedal. Nigga came up for this. This is serious.
And
this
Omega,
is serious.
By the way,
he been hanging around for at least a year or two. He was like, "Fuck that, fuck that."
Oh, hey,
I said you look you look just like your pictures.
Oh, thank you.
I never seen it. I just seen
y'all
like
thought I was gonna have like a light-skinned guy.
The Avatar.
Yeah, we all know. Like GC light skinned too, man. We know. Like,
no, GC's not light skinned. He's medium brown skin.
No, I'm light skinned. I'm mulatto, and I got glasses. I got glasses.
Mulatto. Yo, I don't care what you say. You wear glasses,
GC, I
bro.
mess with you, bro. You got some fire content, dude.
I appreciate it. But apparently I got glasses with I'm fat, and I got glasses with tape in the middle. That's
I won't go that far.
Hey, guess what? I got glasses.
Yeah. Oh, but where's the tape? Yeah. But people say I look like all kind of stuff. Like you know, I just like okay, that's how I look, I guess.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
But GC
You got
has a
that beige rage going on. I know that.
He has what?
You got that beige rage every time that fool says
beige rage.
Man, he said root chakra. I'm like,
dude's like Umar, damn it. I'd slap like a motherfucker with the quick.
Streets of beige out here. He's slapping around kids, kicking women. And shit.
It is a good thing it wasn't a bunch of like snot-nosed kids around when I'm Like I'm gonna close the door. Like my wife gonna have to be like, don't go in the room while daddy's listening to Hoteps.
Let's talk about that. He do look like the abusive ass stepdaddy, but I don't want to say that because that's
stepdaddy.
Sure, after this stream, everybody gonna be saying, "Dang, Omega Dreads look like so and so or whatever." So,
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna start doing this at random though. So
yeah, no, this is good.
Check me out.
You should always cam up. Come on the
camera. He cammed up. I
Why
can't
not?
see it, so I don't want to see
Yeah,
it.
he's on the bottom. And but here.
Okay.
Hold up, I'll do it.
I just remember
I'll do a solo.
I'm in my car. So.
Oh yeah, that's the dude. Soul Provider was whooping his ass when they was playing Street Fighter. That's how I'm that's how I'm going to forever remember you, niggas.
I was getting it in, bro.
Bro, you was taking that ass whooping. It was like what's that shit? The Boondocks, most glorious ass whooping I ever seen. I was like, God damn.
He said my X button don't work. He was like, my X button don't work.
Yeah, my X button was broke.
No, man, he was whooping Soul ass, but it was Soul channel, so I
know he cheated at PlayStation.
Yeah, that nigga was cheating. I was like, damn, he fucking Soul up. Hold up. Nah, that nigga cheating. Yeah.
Omega, how long are your dreads?
They come down to just like my back, like my lower back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So like new dreads are like in his butt.
Yeah. I'm about to be Omega Bald though because I'm tired of these dreads. I'm joining the ball game.
I'm anybody that could do that. I'm like 1.5 inches, and I'm annoyed by it.
Hey, and GC is talking about penis.
Yeah, I lost 4 inches to the Teflon. Yeah.
Oh my god!
You remember that? That shit was
the Teflon bomb.
The Teflon pan. hey, Smooth, what's on your mind, brother?
Hey, Smooth.
Yo, what's up, Smooth?
Man came on, didn't say nothing. But yeah, like dudes, like I'll wait to give Smooth a chance before I head off. But yeah, and Chuck, this is my first time ever seeing something on this dude. Like, hold on, who is that? Omega, I'm gonna meet you. Yeah, that was Omega. But yeah, this is my first time seeing something about him because, like, generally speaking, I just ignore dudes. Now, don't get me wrong. Kevin stepped on his toes. Kevin stepped on his toes first, but don't come with the weirdness. Like, just keep the chakras and stuff like that out and address Kevin if that's your issue, and you won't hear nothing from me. You know,
nigga, I've been not liking this dude, man. Like, it's the first time hearing this motherfucker, man.
Who that?
Who's who?
Somebody was just talking. I'm sorry, I can't see.
Yeah, that was me, Ray.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Yeah, I said I've been not liking this nigga, man. I've been heard this motherfucker, man, for a long ass time, dude.
Okay.
I might be able to get monetized on this. So let's do like the last 10 minutes easy.
Okay.
All right, Smooth, what's on your mind? Easy. Smooth, you on mute. All right, Ray, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead and play, man. I just wanted to say that.
No, we don't need to hear no more, man.
Okay, well, I mean, if you think he's pretty cool, then hey, more power to you. Enjoy your shots.
I don't think he's cool. I guess.
No, that's Bay Blogger saying that.
Oh, okay. I can't see the chat. I don't know, but I guess what I'm looking at is like, okay, how much of this do we have to continue to endure and listen to before we say, okay, see, like all of this is. Kevin talks about this. This is why he continues it. All this is going to do is make Kevin more popular. When he says like black women, when he does a response video without saying his name or any of the sexual innuendos and all the other stuff, and he's like, this is what y'all been listening to. This is what y'all want to listen to. And he's got 25, 30,000 people watching him live on YouTube. He's going to hit 1 million. We all said it. He's going to hit 1 million before the end of the year. Right
before the end of the summer,
my man. Before the end of the summer, but because people keep attacking him, but here's the thing: you attack the man, but you cannot attack the message. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then people are reposting old videos because they're like, well, I feel like you never addressed the men, blah, blah, blah. And I'm one of those dudes to where, like, I got my game up because I was listening to Kevin before he was who he is now. Because I was like, oh, this brother sharp. You know, he talks about this and cologne and, you know, the difference between eat a toilet and eat a perfume.
I got my cologne game up because of that nigga too, yo.
Bruh, right. So that's why I still
hear me?
Even though cats be like, oh, you blah, 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 blah. Fuck you. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. The nigga was talking some real shit before he got into
Hey, brother, please, come on.
I'm sorry.
I might be able to. I might, yeah.
I said one cuss word. My bad. But you're right. But anyway, the point was, like, yo, he was talking to us before he switched it up. I don't care about his setup and the lights and all that other stuff. It's about it's the same with you. You know, like, you got some stuff that people may not necessarily agree with, but that doesn't take away from your message, if that makes sense. So all I'm saying is, like,
yeah, that makes sense, bro.
At the end of the day, it's about the message. You know, there's plenty of people that disagree. We can disagree with each other. But if we're serious about, okay, well, how do we move forward collectively? Who's saying what? And what is their message?
The thing is, it's like how you said, they want to not only destroy the person, but they want to destroy the message, though.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
They want the message, though, to disappear along with the person giving the message. You know, it's basically go all the way back into the biblical times. You know what I mean? So, and that's just how those, you know, ideals work. You know, people want to just try to shatter other people's ideals. You know what I mean? And
let me just address Babe Blogger. It says, can we respect?
I just want to came in and say that, not to interrupt you, bro. My bad.
No, you good.
Yo,
go for it.
I'm gonna be out, bro. But I wanted to say,
okay, I'm about to close down anyway.
On the panel, and y'all have a great Friday, and take it easy.
You have a good one too, bro.
Peace, bro.
All right. Peace.
Yeah. So, Babe Blogger News says we can respectfully agree to disagree. This is Kofi Nino for Babe Blogger News. Okay, listen. No, you're just wrong. In this particular instance, you're just wrong. And I don't even want to go to the root of how, because it was so much that was captured. If you're agreeing with Dr. Umar Johnson, it's so much that was captured in what he said that in essence was wrong, that I don't agree to anything in this matter, you know? Like if I say the sky is blue and somebody else says, oh no, it's yellow, I'm not going to agree to disagree. You're just wrong. And that's right. This situation. Now, it doesn't mean that I particularly hate you. I hate Umar, but doesn't mean I hate you. You know, we can meet. I will literally meet you at Nation. If you in the Bay Area, California, I'll meet you at Nations. I don't hate you, you know, but this dude, he's wrong.
Hey, GC.
What's up?
I think that may be another topic of discussion. Why is it if you disagree with a certain... I don't know. What is all that noise? What the fuck?
I know. Is your dog eating the phone? Who is that? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, now I was just going to ask, why is it that if you disagree with a message, automatically you hate Black women? Or women or whatever, because that's usually what comes up. If you challenge a specific point, and you can frame it how you want to, but I'm talking about the context, right? If somebody says something, right, we do response videos and we literally just have conversations. Like nobody's clowned him, nobody said like all types of derogatory things. We don't agree with what he's saying. But what I'm asking is like, and this could be a topic of discussion, why is it that when somebody says, okay, I disagree with this, or I want to present a counter argument, automatically the assumption is one. Well, you already know. One, you don't get no pussy. Oh shit! Well, I'm cussing there. You don't get any coochie. You hate Black women, etc. Like, why?
Yeah.
Nav, are you really asking yourself why that is?
No, I'm asking
Well,
to you
yeah,
so we can
shame
have
is
a
their
previous
only weapon.
conversation.
Well, I mean, shame and the Book of Negroes is their only
The
weapon.
Book
By the
of
way,
Negro.
who here? Press one if you think. No, don't press one. But tell me if you think that Kevin Samuels is going to be the first name in the Book of Negroes. Like, how much you want to bet?
What the hell?
His name is going to be first in the Book of Negroes. All right, then Quick Ways. I mean, Nations is dope. I don't know what you got against that, but Quick Ways are man, never mind. But yeah. Email me if you want, brother. It's fine. Shout out to the Bay. But what I want to say?
You about to go smooth.
Yeah, his name is going to be the first in the Book of Negroes. That's. I was ending on that.
You should have heard Umar in his videos when he was talking tough Tony to a motherfucker, boy. I mean, my bad. Excuse my language. But yeah, that was a while back.
Oh,
so I would say, yeah. So
crap. And he had a beanie on. Oh gosh, that was cringe. I think I blacked out my memory.
Hey yo, GC, you need to watch. There's this dude that really edited some great videos of Umar where he's been contradicting himself, right? And it's called. You just type in Dr. Umar funny moment, and there's like part 1, 2, 3. I think it goes all the way to 7 or whatever, right? And it's so funny. It's so hilarious, yo. Like there's a part where it says this school does not exist. I'll email it to you. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Where he literally says this school does not exist, and then he loops that does not exist.
And what you say? 275,000 over 10 years.
Oh yeah. Like or there's one where he says something about I'm gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory tonight. I know my vegan family will like this. But I'm gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory.
But don't they have like vegan meals at the Cheesecake Factory?
I don't know. Dude is there's one where he was doing the crooked eye and saying, "Oh, there's some Europeans gathering around." Where he was in the park doing whatever he was doing, and I'm just like, "What the fuck?" You know? You just see some random white people. You're like, "Oh, so yeah." Go ahead.
Nah, let's close down while I still might be clean. Smooth. What's your last words?
Hey man, at the end of the day, you gotta watch these motherfuckers, man. They come in with a genuine message. Oh, my bad. Bro. You gotta watch these people, man. And because they come in with a genuine message, but then at the end of the day, they always show their behind, you know. And yeah, but it's 2021. I think their time is pretty much up. So if you still follow people like that, then you deserve whatever consequence.
Okay.
Thanks for having me up, bro.
Okay, I appreciate you.
I got next, man.
Oh, so I guess we're doing all final thoughts then. All right. So yeah, go for it, man.
No, I was just gonna say, like, why is it? And again, this is another potential show topic that when we question or challenge the, status quid pro quo, we receive so much pushback. Maybe that's big to some people, but like seriously, because if we have people that talk about they want leadership, we should build this, we should do this, we should do that, and it's like, okay, well, this isn't beneficial, right? My whole thing is, and I said this one time in shout out to Chantel Simone, you know what I'm saying, when it was like the 20% has the louder voice over the 80%. So now you have that 20% that are speaking up, which you're included in that. Many other people like, look, man, this is BS. They are not a full or true representation of the brothers that even with, and I'm not trying to promote anybody else's channel, but I listened to some of Bernard's stuff earlier, with that dude, and it's like, he try to quote certain stats or whatever, and we like, bro, that's such a small percentage, but they get the most noise. So why is it when you have brothers that are willing to put it out there, challenge the system, and the narrative, you get all types of pushback. That's what they're doing with KS right now. You know, they keep, oh, Kitten Heels, and he's probably you know, part of the alphabet community and blah 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 and this, that, and the other. We all understand, like, look, man, y'all running out of straws to pull. Like, listen, this is happening whether you agree to it or not. But I guess the topic would be, like I said, why is it when you have men that are willing to, because we all understand, like I said, man, it's people that I don't even have content, but in my real life, it's people that will not rock with me, or they try to distance themselves, because when I was doing my podcast and when I do be out here and I say things that are controversial, quote unquote, and the only reason it's controversial is because, oh, you rocking the boat and you're threatening my potential for having access to a certain amount of sex. But why is it that's even a thing?
Brother, I hate to do this, but I'm hungry. You gotta wrap it up.
No, that was it. I was done. I was done right there. Yeah, I wasn't about to. Yeah, I was done.
Okay, cool. Okay. Well, I mean, they're doing that because these are the people who are trying to benefit from the old system. Whether it's effective for all, it's effective for them. They found a way to make it effective for them, and they want to keep it going.
You wasn't supposed to answer that. This was supposed to be a topic for.
No, I get you. Yeah. All right. So with that, I would like to thank the members. Thank you for being the members and originally in the tank.
Oh damn! Melody didn't get in.
Oh damn! I'm sorry. So we just doing closing. Melody, what's on your mind?
Okay, I was just gonna say, great show for having me, and that's about it.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Say something game changer.
All right. Who else having?
Yeah, me. I just want to say, man, like it's also dangerous too of these you know what I mean, these blue pill simps, you know, like Umar Johnson, because you know, dude, hey, a lot of them can come like aggressive and all that. So it's also best to think too how you're gonna handle yourself, you know what I mean, when you come across these kind of dudes, and it's strong. So ever that we got to be strong too, you know, against it, you know what I mean, to shut it all down.
Okay,
because dudes like him got to be, you know, shut down, man. Like, real talk. If he was in front of me in real life, I would have knocked him out, bro. Like, real talk. I can't be,
right,
you know,
root chakra, huh?
like why are you on the side of of the enemy? You know what I mean? Like, you know, the enemy that, you know, that destroys man's lives. You know what I mean? All the falsifications and all that has been made, and everything else, man. You know what I mean? Like Eddie Murphy said on Raw, half. Why you want to be on the side of that, man, where she gets half or more than that?
Man, messing around with y'all. I was supposed to call the barbershop this morning. Gosh, he probably don't even have any chairs open now.
But yeah, but I gotta go, man, because I just got off, man. I just wanted to hop on real quick and say those little things, man, bro, because I gotta eat myself and smoke one.
All right, is that's everybody, right?
No, it wasn't me.
Go ahead. Did you go already?
No, I mean, no, I didn't.
You didn't do final thoughts. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I think that you know, Umar Johnson gives a lot of half truths, you know, and then, you know, with this right here, it just shows this whole accountability just goes out the window. Because, you know, you can be pro-black, at least like Shira Ali, what's her name? At least she make the black woman accountable or something like that. But he gives a bad name for like pro-blacks and Pan-Afrikanist and stuff, because he's not giving no accountability for the Western black woman. So, and it was just kind of like, you know, it just made him look just dumb, you know. So, and I think that, you know, his credibility has just been just kind of just, you know, lost after that little rant. You know, at least he can be honest. Man. If you want to be for black folks and be pro-black, at least be honest about the dysfunction that's going on here, you know, in America. You know, at least be honest. That's all I have to say. You know?
Okay. Appreciate you. All right. Well, with that, I would like to thank the members, the Cash Apps and Super Chats, managers and moderators those who are listening silently, and those who participated in the chat. I want you to hit that like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Remember, this is Game Changer 00100. Game over. Peace.
Peace. Hey, GC.
Hold on. Let me end it.